hand touching me. What do you want to know? It's just beautiful. It's just beautiful. Your eyes reflecting me. What do you wish for? 'Cause I want to know you. So let's talk about you. Let's talk about you. Your arms holding me. What have you lost? It's just beautiful. It's just beautiful. Your voice comes to me like crystal clear water. I never want to forget you.
I'm not late, you're late. What's good? Hello. It is finally Monday again. Time for some Guilty Gear Strive. It's going to be another great tournament. I can't wait. Man, the bracket looked kind of stacked. So, little background story. I completely forgot to advertise this week. I have had, last couple of weeks really. I've been extremely busy with work. A lot of other things, a lot of traveling. And he didn't advertise at all until a couple, I think, hours before tournament time. We still have about the same numbers. So, goes to show all my effort and advertising, it's doesn't really pay off that well, I guess. But yeah, in any case, we are good to start in 5 minutes as usual. We're gonna have the last second check-ins here, so I'm just gonna shout out a couple names of players who need to check in. Obviously, if they do not, they will be DQ'd. Yeah. Same old. I think most players at this point are quite used to the format. I'm just one little thing here, and we are good to go. There we go. Cheeky download. Alright, we are good. Alright, without further ado, let me just go present the bracket. We need We need Sechi to check in. We need Scarfeld to check in. And that's it. So Sechi and Scarfeld, you guys have 4 minutes to check in, or you will get DQ'd. While they hopefully check in, let me just start the game because I completely forgot. One day you'll be seated, I believe. I believe. So I actually do seed probably more players than you guys would believe. I seed about like half the bracket every time, so that's like 40 players or so that actually sit down to seed, which takes a bit of time, let me tell you. So it's like you both have to seed obviously the top seeds, but also I do like, well, this guy is pretty good and can ruin somebody's day. But just, not quite top 8 level, maybe. You have to consider those guys as well. They shouldn't be, like, final seed, right? But again, they're good enough to upset someone's day, but maybe not quite good enough yet to get that sub 16-ish spot. Gotta think about that. Keeping a lot of mind. And there's so many players, man. I checked the bracket, the ELO side. You can see it here. The other, I just checked it today, right? And we've had about 1,600 different players playing in this tournament. And maybe around 200 of those I'd consider pretty top players, which makes it, in the end, quite a big task to remember all these names. It's growing. I don't think I have last week's tournament in here, but you can see how it means. It's quite cool, I think. You kind of see a lot of stats. In any case, we are good to go in 2 minutes. Yo, 6. I mean, that's top 50. Wolfie top 50. Let's go. Oh yeah. Can't you see I'm blazing? Still a good song, this one. Underrated, I feel like. As I said before, we are gonna obviously host Street Fighter 6 tournaments, but I'm not gonna be able to host any launch tournaments because we're traveling so much, and so that means the first one for Street Fighter 6 is gonna be the 16th. Oh, Wi-Fi, yeah, that sucks, man. Hopefully. Yeah, well, hopefully you can play in the next year and a half if we're still around. Alright, about 30 seconds left. I don't think, unfortunately, that Sechi and Scarfeld are joining. Once I ready up the bracket, which would be about now, I'll go ahead and mark some stream matches. Obviously, we're going to have Mako on stream, Mako winning the beginner tournament. Got 70 after check-ins. That's quite neat. So we're gonna have Mako on stream. Yeah, I'll definitely Tekken 8 would be out by then, hopefully. So it's gonna be Mako against Seinaru on stream. And we are gonna do so if you have this purple icon, obviously means you're on stream, or if you have, it should be SneakyK against MooFun. Be fun. Or if you have this grayed out icon, it means you're on stream. So either or, right? Let me just mark a little bit more matches. We're doing. I want to see, Sin playing Asuka. I want to see Asuka. If Sin wins, that is. Big Balls 88. Who are we gonna stream? Like this right here could be, well, we already have something from this part, so let's do here. Be interesting. Honestly, this is a very good game. Immediately on stream there. We'll do up here. And we will do down here. So alright, that is all the matches for now. Yes, user luck, enjoy. But now here's the the help desk. You're now good to play. Enjoy. I haven't made the lobby yet, so don't trust that. And yeah, without further ado, what's good, my man? Hello, Lapses. How are you doing on this fine Monday?
Yeah, really fine. Weather starting to pick up back here. Not that much rain, not that much cold, so we are ready. We are set for a beautiful summer down here.
Yeah, it's been a little bit like the weather was really good for a while, and now it's kind of calmed down a bit for us.
Yeah.
But yeah, overall, quite nice. Enjoying a public holiday today.
Ooh. I'm going to get my chance next week.
Yeah, a lot of like weird Christian holidays sprinkle around.
Yeah, in my case, we were scheduled to have one today.
Yeah.
But because technically we had a local election yesterday, decided that it wasn't the best idea, so moved it next week.
Ah, I see. That's funny, actually. Just straight up move the holiday.
Yeah, straight up. Said, yeah, Easter is today. Yeah, maybe next week.
All right. Well, why not? I just came home yesterday. We went to a wedding in Germany.
Ooh.
I've been out all weekend. That's why, you haven't maybe seen me around as much. And star moding. Yeah, I'm evil today because I haven't had dinner yet. So I'll be evil until I get my dinner.
Sad.
I think KOF 15 is quite lenient for new players, TBH. Like KOF in general, pretty tough game, but I do think the KOF 15 is quite good for beginners.
I don't know. I've tried KOF, but for the sake of myself, I am finding it too hard. Or I am washed. Either of. But still, my opinion, you have to play what you like.
Yeah.
Either visually, or you say, "Oh, I like this mechanic and this game's implemented so well." Go for it. Even if it's a random game from 1992. Do it. You have beautiful things like Baiken that make it so easy. So just do it.
All right. And speaking of, we've got both players now in the lobby. Seinaru up against Mako. Again, Mako, the winner of the beginner tournament. And Seinaru needs no introduction. One of the best players in all of Europe.
Perfect. And now you're catching me. Who is exactly anyway? Because there are some times there is sometimes that I say, yeah, I can recognize names for the sake of myself. But either way, we are going. And can you at least
no,
share
you
your
can't
screen?
see the game. You can't see the game. You got to commentate blind. That's the rules.
I can commentate with the with the stream, which can be interesting to do.
But no, here you go. Alright, and immediately it is Seinaru just piling on the pressure. Mako needs to find a hole here in Seinaru's offense, but that is so difficult. Oh my god, that was cheap. Really good burst, honestly, right? But
yeah, what good, but Seinaru capitalized on the R2R and straight up stifled that approach. But still, that was, I mean, it was a good intent on Mako's side, and he's showing that can pilot a truly decent Baiken, but yeah, Seinaru knowing the gist of the trade, beautiful mix, and now trying to set up that blender.
Yeah, life lost. We are at half HP here. Tommy, 8.
Good use of Seinaru on the fast. Or now, yeah, I think everybody got mixed there. If you haven't, please say it in the chat, because I don't think anyone did not get mixed.
If you say it in chat, you lying.
Exactly.
Mixed there, yeah. And just like that is Seinaru going up very fast, 1-0 against Seinaru. Definitely heavy favorite here, right? Mako did take the beginner tournament, but this is rough. Yeah, I mean, KOF has the thing where you have to learn 3 characters, obviously, but I mean, in the end, characters are quite similar. If you just can play the neutral, then you can easily pick up characters in KOF, I think.
Yeah, but just take into account that input buffers are not the same like in this game. You are going to be struggling way more to do anything. But now, back to the game. You see Mako try to do something, trying to stifle Seinu's approach. Now, good air-to-air approach. Oh, good Kavari. Set to the tatami. Oh, beautiful done, but misses the full conversion still.
Hey, thanks for the raid mystery, Chipp.
Yeah.
You're playing Marvel 3?
Oh,
Oh yeah. Good ass
goated game. Yeah. Big
Overhead.
counter. Yeah. Classic overhead. You can't block it, even though technically it's reactable.
Oh, a lot of damage. Mako in huge trouble. That's half life gone. One sticker butter. Up's not suspended. Just breaks the wall. Taking a trip downstairs here. And what will happen next?
Punish on the on that Kavari. Too close for comfort there. Now, Mako, good blocking sequence, but at the end it's the conversion, and yeah, straight up get up that laser disc. It's going to be more than enough to seal it. So 2-0 as of now.
Yeah, I think movement in KOF as well is movement is very fun but tricky. You really got to learn how to move around.
Yeah, especially short hopping.
Yeah,
Which, if you are on stick, remember that
it's
jump
hard on
and
stick.
straight up to the floor. Yeah. Who's playing on stick nowadays?
I mean, I literally am.
Yeah, I am also playing on stick if I play. But that's the joke.
That's pressure from Mako. Get something started, but again, it's so difficult, right? Seinaru just needs a small gap. Whoop, there we go. Piling on the pressure. Nice PRC, and Seinaru forced to burst.
Oh.
Immediately anti-air though, and here we go, lapses. Uh-oh.
Oh. I'm trying to go for the charge dash, not going for the option of the finger, but still. Yeah. Had more than enough in the tank to seal it. That point for Seinaru and Mako's been putting a really good offense, but I mean, you're facing top tier Millia and you're going to get mixed too many times. You end up as smoothly up here. Now, good jabs, tries to get a good pressure, gets the link, but I think Seinaru is going to enjoy it more than you. Oh, counter hit! Kavari misses the conversion. Good pressure there, but sadly, Seinaru really good on blocking duty. Oh! Oh, big counter hit! We got it. We got it. Oh, down star Kavari connects, sets at the tatami, misses the TKO Zanzen, but still not dead.
Overhead. There we go. Another disc. Again, very nice. Mako getting around here on the top player. Definitely small feet, but needs a huge comeback here to make it work.
You need it, no? Okay. Sets the tether. Gets the TKO Zanzen. Let's see what the pressure is going to be at the end. Another TKO Zanzen. No more bar. Still have burst.
Oh,
but
the burst! That was such a good burst.
Burst.
Lives. But not for long.
Still. Truly beautifully done by Mako, especially on this last round. Not only stealing one round out of Seinaru, but putting him through the paces on this very last game, on this very last round. So beautifully done on its end.
Yeah.
Keep on rocking.
All right.
Well, yeah. So next match, we are going to be having some other people from the British Islands. We have MooFunMan versus SneakyK. So technically a British duel.
Yeah. two British players. Love to see it. Very, very fast, just straight into it, obviously. SneakyK, sneaky good player. Has, very, very strong local scene. Has shown up quite well in that local scene. Definitely someone to look out for. We've got a lot of these Chipp players, really, that, coming out to woodwork. People saying character's dead, but now, we're seeing more and more Chipps.
Yeah, I don't think Chipp's the character that's dead. I will say other characters, but Chipp always has that X factor that allows him to just, I am going to be playing my game, and if you are not able to react to that, good luck. But now...
Chipp, definitely one of the strongest characters in the game at this point, I feel.
Yeah.
I'm kind of interested in seeing where Asuka put on the tier list. I think it's going to be a character that takes a while to get figured out. But here we go, throwing down the minion. MooFunMan with the pressure. SneakyK in huge trouble.
Yeah, truly the amount of pressure that any random Jacob can put out when getting 1 or 2 minions straight onto that wall is unbearable. Now, good part, keeping Sneaky stuck onto that corner at the end, yeah. Jabs go burr. And back to Asuka, I will say, since we are now in the random bullshit go phase of the character until someone truly gets it, because it's going to be a character if someone manages to get it. But now back to the game, because Sneaky did a bad burst and he's going to be paying with its life, at least for now. Ivalisk, are you still alive?
Oh yeah, sorry, I'm doing the...
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I have to do the TOing, so if I'm quiet it's because I'm TOing.
Okay, then I am more sorry for putting you into pressure because you are our god and savior TO. What? What? Excuse me. Cuyons. Excuse me again. But well, this last round, MooFun. Yeah, thank you very much, all. Yeah, that's why I'm telling you, weather is getting nice and people are getting more under the weather.
Yeah,
but yeah,
it's classic.
Yeah, it is. That's the game at the end. Sorry if I cut you. Good pressure from MooFun. Okay, Sneaky bursting out of there, but MooFun catching him with that dash RC, and now back to the corner. 2 minions already there, keeping those pressures through, not letting him do anything. There's your counter hit, and there's your Hyper Elysium Mega Driver of Death. And not yet Cosmico. I haven't seen in tournament any Asuka yet. We are bound to see one because someone is going to take it, but it's not today and not those two players because we are now here seeing MooFun. Keep the pressure, aggressive push on his end. Keep going, good pressure, counter hit next to the wall, but now Sneaky has a chance to get out and get his punish ready. There's your combo, keep the pressure going. Low connects. Ooh, good mix there, another low kick. Gets it going, yellow out of MooFun. Changes side, but yes, Sneaky is on the aggressive side and gets it.
Go. Big 5k. Just running in, trying to get that bracket going. Doesn't work out. The minion and the low to boot. MooFunMan here, just piling on the pressure.
Yeah, but there's one thing that I've seen him do when setting up that second minion, maybe getting too far out of the corner. But still, I don't know if it's preference or because I've seen other Jackals doing it differently, but still. Oh, good parry for Sneaky. Putting MooFun up the air, up to the wall. Time to block. Let's see how the mix is going to be. Well, Seems like Sneaky is going to get mixed himself. Misses the beta, but no punish out of for MooFun. Not recognizing the Badian, gets the grab and seals it.
Yeah, MooFunMan. There we go. 2-0 lead. Looking very, very solid here. And it looks like we are going to have an Asuka player up next, actually. It's going to be Big Balls 88 up against Sin. Big Balls 88 beating Zenix, by the way. And a huge upset.
Well, we're going to be seeing if it's truly that random bullshit go or more like we are playing for real, because I've tried that character and well, you need 5 brains and a master's degree to make it work. But now, yes, Sneaky, good pressure there. MooFun wasting its burst, now getting mixed, and through that wall we are going. Maybe wasted butter, but going to regenerate it now, but still, oh, beautiful ping pong for MooFun. This is going to be lots of damage there.
Go the throw, alright. Sneaky, trying to stay alive here. Gotta win 3 straight.
Yeah. Time for that reverse sweep. Let's hope we don't jinx it.
5k, alright, running in. MooFun, a bit of trouble, sweep the leg though. Throwing out that minion again. Okay, stuck in the corner. Forced to burst right, get off me.
Ooh, I am not liking MooFun's approaches. Always trying to get in with that JH. Not working for him. And now, Sneaky has him mostly where he wants to get it. All the on blocking to the now. Beautiful counter hit with the 2D. Keep the pressure going. There's a minion, there's the second one. But Sneaky gets the counter hit and no! Straight up for the Hyper Elysium driver. It's going to connect and this deals tons of damage without progression. So now Sneaky, all life support. And well, he ended dead now. Both try 1-to-1 on this set. Sneaky, I think the upper hand as of right now is going to put MooFun back to that corner.
Oh. Go. And MooFun so close. Set point here. Throwing down the minion. Nice.
Oh, big grab. That's the second minion. Oh, but Sneaky manages to beat himself over there, but MooFun gets the counter hit. Yellow for Sneaky. Gets the command grab, which deals lots of damage. Leona Fabric jumping around, gets a low burst for MooFun. Time to be the hero or die.
Oh, that hit. Uh-oh. Those powered up minions. Oh boy. But that.
Random kick.
There we go, yeah. I mean, defensive command grab. I respect it.
Yeah. If it works and deals that much damage as that Hyper Elysium driver, aren't we all for it?
Yep. How good do you think Asuka is, Sin, by the way? Asuka good character? Yes, no? A meme character? Yes, no? Yeah, I play Asuka in Tekken, so I'm kind of interested in picking up Asuka in Strive, just so I'll play Asuka in both games, which is kind of funny. It's hype? Hell yeah.
I mean, it's truly interesting. As a space of character design, it is interesting, but
Alright, game 4, here we go.
Yes.
And SneakyK bring the game all the way back. Like the bust and Celtics. Oh, ooh, nice.
Thank you. Aggressive burst out of MooFun, wanting to keep Sneaky locked on that corner. Now Sneaky boosting out already. Oh, gets the counter hit. We are going to get that party started. Oh, but still, good blocks for MooFun.
Oh, gets out. Again, sweep the leg. A low hitting here from MooFun. And you're just sitting in that pressure, right? You're stuck between Jacko and the minion. And
oh, yeah.
The set point here.
No. Oh, counter hit for MooFun. There's that second minion. Keep it on, gets the grab. Another minion set up, but beautiful grab. And if this hits, Sneaky is dead from a reactive command grab. Whew. MooFun with those big minions to say, yeah, I am going to be throwing a command grab as a reversal. It's going to work and you are going to die.
Yeah.
Damn.
That means SneakyK losing to MooFunMan here. MooFunMan moving on. SneakyK having a very, very long road left.
Yeah.
In that losers bracket because, oh man. That's a big bracket and that is a stacked bracket.
We have what is 70-man bracket?
Yeah, 70. Exactly, actually.
Okay, nice. and I was throwing ballparks, but still, we are a lot of players, so not bad. Just imagine having to go through a 100-man bracket on losers, that's true hell, but still.
True.
70-man is... Yeah, Mr. Negative from Marvel.
Yeah, isn't he in one of the newer Spider-Man games?
At least on Snap, he is.
Like I vaguely remember him from one of the games recently. Not Snap, but like one of the actual real games, not these, cringe.
I mean, that card game is fine. Yeah, Jonesy, you can do it. He's your Mr. Negative. He will be in... So he is on the Spider-Man game. Interesting.
Yeah, I thought so.
Yeah, no, because I haven't even played that first one. Not something that...
While we're waiting, chat, by the way, reminder that we do have that Matcherino page still available. If you don't know what it is, it's a way that we can crowdfund prize pools quite easily. All you have to do is click that link, and you can claim a code that will add 25 cents to the prize pool. What's the catch? There is no catch. It's free.
Yeah, and you can just log in with whatever you want, mostly.
So you literally just spend, I don't know, 3 clicks, 20 seconds, and you add a little bit of money to the prize pool.
Max, but now back to the game. Zin rocking that man versus big balls on Zato. Now let's win. Getting the approaches, getting some spam going.
Yeah, I love how Asuka is just like random bullshit go.
Mostly, and look at that. Zin almost at first chance to the third deck of cards, which is the one that has more experimental effects. There's a teleport or a displacement now. People's doing Zato things, and there is Eddie giving Zin a run for his money, and yeah, you can block as much as you want, but there is a definite limit. And now Asuka without mana is almost like a sitting duck ready to be shot.
Yeah.
Definitely.
Yeah, that's one thing you mentioned, the decks, right? Asuka actually has 3 decks that you can choose from as a player, and the deck you choose, it kind of changes which spells you get. So each deck of cards kind of has, obviously a deck of cards. There we go.
Exactly.
So one being more offensively projectile focused, one is more mix-up focused, and one is kind of gimmicky, I guess.
And especially this one, because we are once again at Deck 3, Test Case 3, as technically is known, but still, it's a deck of cards. Yeah. You can name it whatever you want. Here's Zin going first. Yeah, I mean, can abuse because everybody, you always are starting with Test Case 1 or the first deck, and then your choice. But now, big balls dealing some good damage and getting that first game. And sorry for not doing the commentary, but character mechanics are somewhat convoluted, even if not strange, to be fair.
Yeah, they are. I would say big balls. That might be describing Sin a little bit, signing up for a tournament with Asuka week 1.
Yeah.
But there we go. That is first game there. Definitely strong Sato. I haven't seen around. Greece, man. I'm just telling you, Greece got so many good players in Strive.
I mean, Clash of the Olympians doing its work.
Alright,
Now.
here we go. Get to. Throwing out the cube. Or don't you? Another cube comes out.
And also, immediately going for that third base hit. Seems like Zing prefers it over anything else.
Yeah.
More special things to be doing. Change a couple of spells, trying to evade the pressure Sato can pull out because...
Uh-oh!
What? Amorphous catching that 2D!
Oh, he's letting him charge up the mana. Alright.
You should not be doing that. Now, trying to open him up, go low, does it. Oh, once again gets opened up, and now this Amorphous is going to be doing a good amount of damage, not killing, but more importantly, not letting Asuka have any mana. Look at that.
Yep, and there we go. Solid amount of damage, and that is big balls. Again, getting another round on the board.
Oh, good sequence of spells there for Zin. Gets the grab, going to manage to get some mana back, but not much offense. Or instead, one multi-hitting, one big cube. Now we have two more offense spells because two teleports are not something you still want to hold on. I think it's nothing set on stone, but yeah, good pokes going to do it. Oh, punish on the explosion for Roundstar on it for Cyber. Good take that for Zin. Charge some mana, block that burst. Now spend to pressure, but now people gets the opening. Aggressive burst for Zin. Already on these 3, but only 2 spells left and almost no mana, so sketchy situation. People keeping that pressure going, doing the good Stratos things that we all love. No more mana for Asuka. Oh, counter hit there, and not dead yet, but this is not the place that you want to be.
Bit dire here for Sin. Oh, he just eats a cube. Alright. Oh, Yoshi taking out that tongue. That is Sin going down. 0-2 now.
Yeah. 0-2. Yes, cubes are a projectile, even though I still don't know what the interaction is with Reflect. And I don't know if anyone... I don't know what happens with Reflect on the other side. That's too new for me.
Right. So, yeah. Singora somehow went 3 straight here. That's going to be pretty rough.
Yes, truly it seems like it. It's not having the amount of fun that usually have because, well, like I said before, character is brand new, so it's going to be, and also people recognizing the fact that you should not let Asuka have any time to prepare nothing. Because if you're starting to eat some spells, starting to change not only the deck, but also refill mana. I don't like this spell, I'm going to change it, but we're seeing.
Yeah, and I feel like we can kind of see that, right? A lot of situations where Sin's actually doing really well, but then he runs out of spells, he runs out of mana, and he's just not able to get any time to fill it back up. But right now it's looking like big balls. Got that one in the bag because Sin is getting hammered from all sides.
Exactly. And also start looking at that mana bar, it's going to be popping right about now, so once again, Sin down with no mana. You don't have any more special defense, so
nice. Yeah, got the YRC though, always. There we go, the corner, trying to set up the pressure. Oh, but whiffs.
Yeah, and also trying to bait that burst because Din still has it. Yep, burst gets blocked, and now just try to survive.
Yeah, and the cubes are all eaten. You know what? What's the point? Just throwing out the cubes. And, you know, Eddie just says, nah, not today, fella.
Yep. I am legit curious. I would like to see what kind of attack level are those cubes, just to clear my mind, because I know that it's not that big of a spell level, so just to see it, because
Yeah. But yeah, Big Ball's very surprised. Very, very strong player.
yeah. I am going staffs, no metrons, which are the cubes. Stats for nerds, please. They appear to be all level 4s. So precision to his will continue purple, and there's not much truly to be found. They well, at least according to wiki, spells are level 4s, so
Yeah.
I can't remember if that was good or bad, so but for the people that know more than me out there, seems like all the cubes are level 4 and they have some properties. Sorry.
Alright, so we've got a Jovinus rocking that soul bad guy avatar. And then playing Nago.
Ooh. That's an statement.
Yeah. Oh no, that's probably invalid. That's probably invalid actually.
More than probably, because I would say that invalid already running now on the other one, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, you can start, to be fair. Just go for it.
Right. Go. It's gonna be both players stepping up to the plate.
Ooh. Jovinus on Faust.
Yeah, Jovinus obviously taking out a couple players here to get to this point. We are in a top 32 situation, so actually quite fine to the tournament.
But now, having to be face to face one of those big bad Nagos of Europe, well, it's going to be a test.
Yeah, always is.
Camera, yeah. Camera forever.
Are you coming to a headstomper, Jonesy, actually? Oh, but man, these new colors, they're sick.
Oh yeah.
This Nago, holy shit, that's fresh.
Nago's fresh, and I think that there was another one that was truly fresh, but not all of them are hits, but invalid say, yeah, I am fresh as fuck, and I'm going to be delivering perfects left, right, and center. That was 3 blood-sucking universe
TBH,
in a row.
that might be one of the best colors I've seen in this game, this one.
Yeah.
It's good as far.
Sadly, Jonesy, we will not be able to see ya there. Well, I am not going either way, but still.
No banana pizza for you then, Jonesy. Alright, anyways. Looking a lot better here, Jovinus, but getting hit by that 5k. Nice conversion.
Okay, tries to do some scalpel work. Sending out items, there's your hammer, there's the afro. Oh, beautiful. RC rush. Well, RC dash, either way.
Yeah, and Valid just clean with it, as we say, you know, in the streets or whatever.
Ooh, seems like Jonesy wants your pizza, so he's asking for a request.
Yeah, you can't have my banana. Well, I'm not gonna have any banana pizza because Rex is gonna eat it all.
Ooh, you are getting blackmailed. Seems like it.
Yeah. Alright, you'll get nudes in your inbox in, you know, just a couple minutes. I'll be there. Here we go. A lot of damage.
Oh, beautiful 60. And good sequence, sending that mini Faust.
I just got the bomb there. Oh no!
Yeah, well, at least was blocking. Yeah, gets the mix. Oh, yeah, that catches it.
Good reaction there by Invalid.
Yep, Jovinus is dead. No, yeah.
Yeah,
I mean,
barely
this
kills.
super deals a strange amount of damage. So,
Yeah, you know, it's like it feels like it deals a lot of damage, but at the same time, it feels like it doesn't deal a lot of damage.
Exactly.
There we go.
Oh, yeah, using that DP and now. Oh, good grab for Jovinus. Has meter, so up to something can happen.
Hey.
Yeah, good reaction. But it's his own bomb, which is a start.
Yeah, got the bananas on the ground. There we go. A little snack.
What can that be? And that can be your face to the ground, Invalid.
Yeah.
And another, this time not so dominant, but still. Good job. Him 2-0 over Jovinus. Seems like our Welsh Faust is starting to adapt a little bit to Invalid.
Duel 1. Let's rock.
Alright, here we go.
That's brutal. 6p on the scalpel. Now Jovinus stuck on the corner, and I don't see him being able to get out of there any moment soon. Because look at that damage. He's going to be hitting the tip. No, full animation. What I was talking about? Strange damage. Okay, Jovinus making that mixed save. Gets the command grab. Is going to give Invalid brand new hair. Now gets the crit. Oh, good on the corner there. Sending love. Getting that pressure going, and another counter hit. Invalid having to burst. Now Jovinus almost able to spam.
And the throw means that Invalid takes first round. Just needs one more round to move on to that top 16 spot. Again, we've got a lot of big names waiting in top 16 already. Or about to get into top 16 probably. So here we go. Yeah, see, nice call out. Jovinus, here we go. Building up that one stick of butter, the dive. Kick, scalpel, and that will break the wall. Downstairs we go. Okios. What's gonna happen?
Well,
Random bullshit go.
Oh,
Doesn't work out at all.
And there is your random bullshit.
You think
Beyblade connecting, and well,
quite interesting. It looked like almost that Invalid was reacting to the item toss with the Beyblade. I wonder if you can actually do that. Just you know, in certain situations, obviously, because that was very, very nice.
Probably. I mean, I am going to be, because since I have already that open, just 6. Item toss, 26 frame startup. So it's kind of slow.
Yeah, it's like a snake edge.
Yep.
Only basic people understand.
Okay, where is that Beyblade? 14 startup, 5 active. It's if Invalid catches the start of the animation, it will hit. It will counter hit.
Yep. All right. So we got a little bit of a wait here, chat. So that means you know, we can talk a little bit about the match Reno.
Oh yes.
Again, what is it Match Reno is? I don't know. Can you explain it to me maybe?
Macharino is the heart. It's the soul. Well, those are the players, but what can you do if you don't have players? How you can get players to come? Well, Macharino is a way, because Because if you do like that, you can say, hey, you can come play with us. You're going to be having some really good time. But then, oh, you've managed to win the tournament. There is some share of the prize pool that all the community managed to pull out just for you. Well, and whoever is splitting it with you, but you get the idea. It's a way that not only for them to get some cash to, yeah, you've done a truly good job, you've entertained so much people for so long. Here, there is your reward to not only to say, look at this tournament that we can put up, we can and gather all the best players that are available, because they know that not only that if they do well they can get some rewards, but I mean, we can be the best TOs here. So go there, help us, help the players. Grab some codes, 30 remaining, 31, but even numbers sounds better, so claim them. You will not spend a single penny claiming them. Well, at max, your electricity, your power utility bill is going to get as much up as can be because you're already on the internet, so go there, grab it, or your phone bill because you are using internet. But maximum, apart from that, it will cost you nothing extra.
Yeah. Also got to remember, right, that you can actually, if you are watching from your phone, it actually still works. So you can actually claim a code with your phone. Thank you, Fexo, Brett Bar, sorry. I got sleep. Catboy God, Lanro, Adrian, Fraddy, Dast, Yogurt, and Base Jonesy. Claiming those codes. Indeed, very base to you guys. And yeah. And we're just having a little bit of downtime before our next match.
Can you put the bracket on the chat? I am going to listen to asking that myself.
Your fundamentals are all screwed up, and you have big
Hey,
issues.
Hula, thank you for subscribing here at the Salty.
Yeah, thank you. Appreciate it. That's actually one thing, you know, obviously, you know, it's a cringe talking about it, but you know, I do put in $10 every week for like 5 different tournaments. So you know, definitely anyone subscribing helps a lot. You know, my local finances, you know, they're definitely having a rough time sometimes.
Yeah.
A bit expensive. You know, I'm the best TO in the universe, so obviously it doesn't matter too much, but just saying it's very, very appreciated to sub. Sec. I mean, Alexiad is good, Jonesy. Alexiad is legit a bit of a monster in Strive. And we got, man, so a little backstory here on the bracket. I originally had this match. If you look, I originally had this match as a stream match, but I was like, this was like 2 matches behind. So I was like, nah, we're gonna put this one on because, you know, it's ready, it's good to go. It just needs this match to be finished. But we've had 2 matches played before this match. GG. Though I do really want to see this match anyway, so either the Greek players fighting or the Kafka Sorani match, which could be very, very good. I mean, all these matches good. QB definitely having beat someone really strong here on the way. Who have they beat? Axie, I guess. There should be someone higher seeded there, maybe. I don't know. But yeah, love to see it. So we're just waiting. This is why we have no games chat. We're just waiting here a little bit for this match 104 and match 101 to finish.
Well, but like that, you can try to talk with us. Chat is open. We are reading it because we have to do something, and filling the air is, at the end, our duty. So, you said that Headstomper when was happening?
The what?
Headstomper.
It's happening in 2 weeks. So it's happening on the 9th to the 11th of June. They have actually they have so many players signing up, more than they expected. They had to close the registration because so many players sign up.
Yeah, I've seen the tweets. Completely booked.
Yeah.
No more rooms available. Well, I mean places. So you get the idea. Seems like it's going to be a truly hyped tournament.
Yeah.
So.
Oh, there we go. Big balls taking out Kafka. Kafka, by the way, if you don't know, one of the strongest players EMEA region, travels a lot to a lot of tournaments. I believe it's from Saudi Arabia.
Mm-hmm. Do you want to hear something
got top 8 right in UFA, got like 5th place. So very, very strong. That means big balls coming out of nowhere. That must have been a Sato mirror as well. I think it's 3-2 there.
Damn. Oof, but now it's not going to be having so much fun because that's Sorani straight ahead. Well,
yeah. So we're gonna have 2 Greek players top 16. Unfortunate team kill, but what can you do?
things sadly happen.
Yeah.
But still. Good for them. So yes, we're going to be reenacting some of the classic events that happened on that famed peninsula, pieces of land, and too many islands to count, to be fair. This has too many islands.
Yeah. Alright, thanks everyone again who claimed the code. We're down to 27. Again, we've got like 100 people in chat, so there's still a bit.
Yeah, still a bit, but having 100 people in chat and still 27
Nice.
codes remaining is not something that I truly like. I mean, come on, guys.
We'll get
At
it
least-
eventually. We
Yeah,
got
I know we have some really good track records of cleaning up codes, but still, come on. Loving music going hard.
Yeah. It's a good ass lobby music. Sure.
Yeah,
Alright, big balls on his way.
yeah. Sorry about that. Yes. I mean, Zato versus some Millia action.
Yeah.
What is your prediction? Because both characters having strong weakness. I mean, there's a point that my capacity of reasoning kind of blurs, and maybe it's starting to reach a path. Still holding on. 26 codes remaining. Let's go. Yay.
Yeah, so I'm gonna, let's go with everyone. I'm looking forward to Headstone so much. It's gonna be fucking great. I've not been practicing as much as I should for Tekken, so I'm gonna be pretty free, I think, unfortunately. But I'm gonna have a good time. There's free coffee, free ice cream, free popcorn, all that good stuff.
Yeah, just enjoy the amenities. Amenities at the end. I think both of us, we are not the kind of players that we are going there just to, go there and win the tournament, or at least get some truly good position. We are there to just have fun and meet the people.
Hey,
and I think.
Let me tell you, I'm a 3-2 kind of guy, okay?
I mean,
I can go 3-2. Maybe if I go 2-2, that'd be kind of a bad performance. But I can go 3-2, surely. That's usually what I do.
yeah,
Well, I'm washed up right now.
Well, I am more of the Otsu, straight into the bar kind of vibe, but still.
Yeah, here we go. Sorani against big balls again. Big balls kind of coming out of nowhere here. Very strong Greek player taking out some heavy hitters in Kafka. And obviously also taking out Sin.
Yes.
And we know that Sin's Asuka is no joke because Sin took out a Cryo in the losers bracket.
Ooh. I mean, that's a tough task there, but now Sorani is trying to open Big Balls and well, open it is. Big Balls still have one bar of butter, but it's not going to be a utmost job. And this time Sorani say, I don't want to deal with anything. You are dead right now with that winger.
Yep. So 2-1. Well played 2-1. First round to Sorani. Sorani coming to Headstamba as well, by the way. I know there's a bunch of players meeting up in Copenhagen. I think the week or the Friday before Headstamba, or maybe Thursday evening.
Yeah.
Like I think it's Sorani, Jetstream, Ryu, Rachman. So you know, if you are a good Strive player, want some games, maybe it's a place to be before Headstamba. But here we go. That is round a piece. I do wonder, right? Do these guys have some experience playing against each other? Who knows?
I mean, they faced each other so many times on these online brackets, so I would like to say yes. And probably been playing together for a while on some different servers, but still. And also, you said that yeah, you and some really good players playing. You can just, yeah, I am this kind of wised up, but if we recognize them and they allow it, I will always recommend having games with someone that's, even if it's 10 leagues above you, you will always learn something, so.
Yeah, absolutely.
Now, back to the game that we are.
Oh, is this Mineion?
commentating.
Oh, that's why it's Mineion. Alright, that makes more sense. Alright, I was like, who the fuck is Big Balls? Yeah, it's Mineion. I did see Mineion actually join the Discord server. So that makes sense. Like, man, Minion's playing, that's kind of hype. This little fella.
Trying to sneak on us, eh? But tisk.
I sent you the money there, Faust, I enjoy.
50 Danish kroner.
Yeah, that's like €8 or something.
It's divided by 7 technically, right?
7.5. Yeah.
Mm.
It's like 8, so maybe a bit less, 7.5. Yeah, there we go. That's game 1, Sorani. Can't believe this guy changing attacks like this.
Yeah.
Why
That's
would you
not
even want to
something
avoid
that you do.
seeding? That's like you're just making it harder on yourself.
Yep.
I guess you get the chance to snipe some players. But still.
I mean, yes, but don't do that.
Yeah, there you go. Down the hit. Alright, that's almost half life gone.
And no, the first game is for Big Balls.
Oh, it's for Big Balls, really?
Yeah, just checked it with the clip tool because I didn't thought that it was like that.
I'm stoned. It's fine. It's fine. Big Balls 88, by the way. To you,
Yeah.
not just Big Balls, you know.
Hey,
I'll say it proper.
I am the caster here. I am going to be batching the names as I see fit.
Go, that's the corner, a lot of damage.
Oh, beautiful conversion there by Mr. Big Balls 88.
Yeah, so obviously, Big Balls 87, not that good, but 88, that's the real champ. Here we go, the pressure from Sorani whiffs the throw, and that,
Oh,
ladies
yeah.
and gentlemen.
Probably she's kind. Oh, not that because people didn't had Eddie's ready, but still, Sorani is hanging on by a thread. Let's see if she can mix Big Balls out of nowhere, but seems like it's not going to happen now.
Yeah.
Woo!
Yeah, 2-0.
Yeah.
You know, 3 big balls.
Of fire,
Well, yeah, I could say that.
because those are big balls of fire.
Man.
That was a very sad excuse for a WWE pay-per-view. That truly happened.
Man, a homie, Rachman, unfortunately losing 3-2 to JuxtAPoser. I'm sure JuxtAPoser was cheating and lag switching and everything, you know. Rachman, it's my homie, you know. He would never lose to anyone.
Never.
Never.
No.
Here we go.
Yeah.
Rachman will also be at the head stumper. I don't think Juxt will, so cringe. Half ooh, big whiff. Nice. Big whiff punch from Sorani.
It is now. The Balls trying to mount up the comeback, but Sorani is not letting him do much. Good TK Bad Moon, and this one, it's in the back. Okay. Good job trying to keep Sorani grounded. Not let her do much. Now, Big Balls has the back. Let's see the pressure is going. Oh, big 6P for Sorani. This is going to start something, but good tech on the grab, but yeah. Sorani starting up that blender action. Yellow connects barely, but which is more than enough. Frog makes it. Now pressure for Sorani, goes it? Yeah, for Sorani gets the haircut. Gets the grab. That's important here.
I was just saying, Jux, that you were the homie and you defeated Rachman like pretty easily, and you're very strong, and yeah, and you're a very nice person, and you're handsome, and I'm pretty sure you're strong as well. Like in real life, you can probably lift a car or something. And rich. And there we go. That is Sorani taking a game.
That was a final exchange of hits, because there was a moment that I didn't even know what Sorani was trying to do.
Yeah. Yeah, true. There's so many Greek players, really. That's the. Oh well, not that many. There's like 3 or 4, but all of those 3 or 4 are extremely strong. Like Ryu, Sorani, and Mineion.
Yeah.
Duel 1. Let's rock.
Right, there we go. That's the dust. And Sorani immediately losing a bunch of life here. Big whiff. Stuck in the corner. And this is the place you don't want to be against Sato, right? But remember, this character can put on so much pressure. You want to play the game? Too bad. You got to block for 20 seconds straight. And...
And then some more. Yeah.
Hard to get out, right? You gotta use your burst, you gotta use your YRC, stuff like that, but a lot of the stuff is burst safe as well, so you really gotta know. And the Sato player will know that you know, right? So they're gonna try and make their burst safe offense even more burst safe, trying to fish out the bursts.
Yes, exactly. At the end, your best option is truly either if you have an invulnerable reversal or yellow, but now Sorani is managing to mount up such a comeback, even though she's still technically a pixel health. Well, yeah, poking at the end is going to work, but still.
There we go, Mineion getting up, on set point here.
Yep. Oh, big contact on the air for Sorani. Mineion bursting there, getting once again Sorani stuck onto that corner, get oppose dash combo. Ooh, Samboy to reset Eddie. Keep it going, and we've seen Sorani stuck there blocking non-stop for a while. Had to pop all its tension just to not get into risk.
Here we go, Sorani piling on the pressure. Won't be able to build up a stick of butter, but again, it's going to get so much meter from this. Needs to close the distance, though. You do not want to let this Sato any momentum going. Still burst on the side of Sorani as well. 2 sticks of butter about to be built. The PRC, look at that. The speed. Just saying.
Such a dash there. And also recognizing the whiff on the grab. Straight up popping that purple is going to bring us to this more evenly situation. Big Balls are putting already Sorani once again into the corner, which she just swiftly gets out of there. And once again, because you are not challenging Millia in an air-to-air duel. You straight up don't do that. Oh! Mineion gets the command grab. Gets the counter hit later. Oh, misses the grab there. I think he's dead. Yeah, Sorani has bad. Yep, winger now, and he's dead.
Yeah, that'll do. That's two Sorani.
Not yet.
No damage. No damage. This character has no damage. Please. Harada, I was about to say, but that's wrong. Die skip. All burst, staying alive. There we go. And using that momentum from the haircut PRC just to launch himself forward, or herself, sorry, forward.
Yeah.
And just getting that final hit on Mineion, who is now getting a bit pressured here. So Sorani, obviously, she's looking good, right? If you take 2 games in a row, you're down 0-2. You're gonna have all the momentum for that last game here. And obviously, if you're the person who is up 2-0 on the opposite side, right, you're feeling a bit of mental damage, certainly when it says 2-2 there on the scoreboard. So should be interesting.
It is going to be 2-2 other scoreboards. No glove left to take up, because at this point it's just do or die. It's going to get going big one. He's trying to get that party started, and he's going to get it with that beautiful side switch, and yes, breaking the wall already. Oof, the amount of damage that Sorani experienced in one exchange, and now once again having the advantage, keeping the pressure going. Sorani once again onto that corner. Somebody misses, but the air-to-air connects this time.
Oh.
Oh.
Perfect.
That was nasty out of big balls. Mineion, or however he wants to be called as later today. Oh, good pressure there. Sorani technically still has wood, but it's not looking good for her. Now, blocking duty for the Amorphos. Trench on the air, but not good. Seems like he's going to get stuck onto the corner again. Nope, managed to get out of there. Connects the Roman, but still lots of work to do. 6 speed to get her out the air. There's your burst. Mineion still has one, so be careful there. Well,
Yeah,
there you go.
spend. And again, Minion's life lead really just, I feel like whoever is going to get the first win is going to, or first hit shot is going to win this. But here we go, Mineion knocked to the wall, not quite enough here, not able to break it. And the punish on that haircut will do it. It is Mineion taking out Sorani.
Really a beautiful back and forth game, but at the end, Mineion getting that through the last hit, and well, going to seal the deal to that's Japan's to top 8, right?
Yeah, so that is
Oof.
indeed spot in top 8. So there we go. So the comeback was so close, but just not quite able to get it.
Yeah.
That means we are
sadly.
gonna, our next match here, it's gonna be Jetstream honoring Sechi, playing Sato up against JuxtAPoser. Obviously, just one trick pony, playing the Faust. But you don't need any other characters when you have a Faust.
Technically, you can just go by with only maining your character and never switching, but there are some patches that are best for you, and some that the game developers, also known as Mr. Ishiwatari, decides that you should not have fun.
Yeah.
And nerf your character to the ground. So everybody play at your own risk, but still, just play whatever you want.
Yeah, I always respect people sticking with the one true love, the fairy character, just being a character specialist. But we'll see who are we gonna have here. It's JuxtAPoser, Faust here up against
Not Sechi.
Jetstream's Sato.
Duel 1. Let's rock.
They're starting and JuxtAPoser is already doing some good spam job. But spam work there, to be more precise. Oh, seems like just in time trying to get the party started, get the Roman, but gets eaten. Oh, good 60 out of the scalpel, but Juxta not the first rodeo against Asato, and he's going to get what? Thrown yellow there, another throw.
Honestly, this color for that looked quite nice. There we go, the combo, and that kills.
Surely there wasn't any easier way to just close slash into mix from there, but either way. Juxta gets the full scalpel, it's going to do lots of damage, gets the command grab now.
A nice haircut there, and we've got the trumpet. Oh no, it was actually Jetstream getting that trumpet.
Yeah, not good there. Once again, gets the scalpel.
Gonna go fishing a couple times here. Still burst available, and opts to go for that burst there. Banana peel. I'm doing the 100 taunts, by the way. That's the weight on Jetstream's shoulders here, having to try and do it for Sechi.
Yes, no. Those are not easy issues to feel.
There we go, the banana and the throw. That's no JuxtAPoser.
Classic teleport throw. Core tool in Faust arsenal since probably plus R. Well, you know, XX, because I don't know if Missing Link had the teleport. Didn't play that game. But still, things that happens, but life goes on, and Jetstream can still avenge the fallen Sechi. It's going just right now managing to get out of the corner, because that wasn't looking so good for him. And now goes to coast, putting Sechi there. I mean, Juxta, it's going to happen. It's going to happen so many times. I'm sorry. Oh, but that was nasty. Out of Juxta. That was nasty. Random bullshit. There we go. No, just him getting that pressure, but truly knows how to get out of those situations. Hey.
And a lot of damage to Super.
Oh!
Rip my man shins.
Yeah, that are truly some bone crushing excitement. At least on Faust's side.
Push back a little bit, forced to burst, but nice PRC, and the mix up will make it a 2-0 lead here for JuxtAPoser. Jetstream in huge trouble.
Yes, it's not looking good for him. And Jetstream is already complaining that the matchup kinda sus.
Yeah.
Well,
Oh, you picked the character, buddy.
exactly.
Duel 1.
Alright, there we go. Jetstream is a cool guy.
Yeah.
Very chill guy.
Yeah, it is. Really chill.
Getting thrown.
Oh! Good exchange there, putting Juxta through the wall, but bursting on the scalper. You can do it. Do not get that much damage. Now, Juxta trying to get some pressure and onto Jetstream, who's going to yellow, but gets the dust. misses the conversion, and Juxta has boost available.
The bomb. Oh, that was actually very nice, that hit. It
Yeah.
counted. It's looking a little bit rough here for Jetstream.
Yes, it is. Oh, good yellow out of Juxta to dispel completely Eddie. There are some bombs, sending some love. Using breaking the to bait that bomb. Now, everything plays. Oh, once again, classic out of Faust. Game plan. TT into something. It seems like Jax is trying to abuse more the range with that scalpel thrust.
Count the Half-Life gone. 8. There you go, Wall. Rogan. Jetstream, huge trouble. Nice anti-air there. But how long before
Not
the
much.
pressure will be too much? Oh, gets hit by his own bomb.
You should have let it rip, but yeah. Good throw there for Jetstream, catching the start of the animation of the overdrive, and now Juxta keeping that pressure. That's love.
Ooh, okay, Jetstream.
Punish.
Yeah, might be able to bring it back here, getting a round on the board. Maybe not. Mini Faust, where are you going, buddy?
Oh!
Please, where are you going? That's the wrong way.
Yeah,
Oh, little fella.
Mini Faust teaching its master and not and disappointing him.
Yeah, I mean,
So
I
bad.
remember last week even we had a top 8 situation, JuxtAPoser, and Mini Faust just goes the complete opposite way and basically cost him the final round of the game in a final round situation.
Oh, that's so sad. No, but it is what you sign up when you are playing a character that has actual RNG in its loadout. So,
Yeah, here
good
we
luck.
go. Trumpets.
Trumpet. Well, it's going to get it, Juxta, so it is something. Take a breather. Oh, hammer connects. Now, Jetstream onto that corner 6H teleport command grab. Gets it. There you have beautiful new Afro. Ooh, counter hit, blocking that burst. But still, not letting him. Okay, get the pile driver. Whatever you can call it. Sets the Afro on fire and is going to finish it with that 6H. Juxta is going to get that was clean 3, well, almost clean 3-0, right?
Yeah, it was the 3-0.
Nice.
So that means we are going to move on to the next winner's match. It's going to be that winner's semi-final. We're going to have Seinaru up against the invalidvalue. That should be a pretty interesting match.
Nago mirror, right?
No, Millia against Nago.
Why am I thinking about that? I am forgetting people, one way or another.
You're getting old, man. Happens to the
I
best of
know.
us. Happens to the best of us. Me too. Me too.
Yeah.
F in chat for us old people. No, we're gonna go to retirement home soon.
I am technically not that old, but yes, I am getting old. Just because I am leaving.
F in chat for Butter Reals. Uh-oh. This man literally a grandpa.
Yeah, that's grandpa age already.
Yeah. I mean, I'm getting there soon, right? So I'll be 30 this year, and then it's over.
I think, well, I still have some more years then
Yeah.
to be young. Such a cruel mistress time. Always there to ruin the party.
Time is a bitch. Oh, we got to play a different match real quick. So we'll do Juxt against Big Balls.
Ooh.
So
So we are going to be seeing almost the same match that we just saw, but with a better Zato.
yay, this guy, man. Woo.
Mm,
Just, No
yeah,
regards.
I know. Nope, I am shooting from the hip.
We'll see. Obviously, Big Balls is a minion. If minion can take out Balls or not. We'll take out Big Balls, take out Juxt. Or even I'm getting confused. It's too much.
Yeah, too much, too much.
Both players ready.
Oof. Are you looking at stream matches?
Oh, and no.
Ooh,
Too bad.
shit.
It was we're gonna get the other. Oh, that's not
other-
what I'm talking about.
other-
In chat,
other.
we're gonna have the other Greek mirror and Lucius with Ryu and Sorani.
Yeah, I mean, you as a Drukaris are...
They don't look like a Drakari. I don't think. They don't look like this. I'm looking like Mr. Negative from Spider-Man.
Mr. Negative, yes. Some Drukaris also, yes. They kinda can get some bluish skin.
Yeah, I guess.
I mean, Dark Elves being Dark Elves. Wait.
Oh, it looks like the other match is fixed now, or Invalid is fixed.
The other match is fixed. Let's see if Invalid can play. And
We'll see. We'll see what it's gonna end with. Because I'm evil.
yeah, Juxta being evil. I don't think that Juxta can tank winners finals.
It's semis, but I mean that kind of sucks. Yeah, that's just nothing to do. I think. Yeah.
Or
Yeah.
yeah. Or my favorite proposition is that get your decks already and let's play some Magic.
Yeah. All right.
Well, there goes.
Yeah.
our
So
other
we're
match.
gonna go back to the other match. We're gonna go back to the other match. Invalid value up against Seinaru.
We are going to the other match.
Yeah. We're gonna swap back and forth. And this time it's good, surely.
We hope so. Because if not, it's going to be.
Yeah. It's gonna be almost as cringe as not having all the Matcherino codes claimed. So please,
I mean,
if you haven't already,
we're-
chat, go claim one of those codes. We still got 16 left actually. So
yeah,
there we go. That's
16 left.
a bit better.
I mean, yeah, we still have the whole top 8 since it's starting right now. And some losers matches to go. So just go there, claim them, help the players. But now, onto that game we're seeing. Trading a couple of blows, both people popping that burst. And now, Seinaru trying to put some pressure, but since the game bites, going to be saying, nah, don't wanna. Seinaru getting that mix up, going onto that corner. Beautiful ticket, Bamon, and pop goes Invalid.
Yeah. Up goes Invalid. What's the value?
0. Beyblade into DP, not going to be much. Blood level kind of getting high, and Seinaru having had some decent defense for a moment, because at the end now, Invalid just said, I'm going to be murdering you. Sorry.
Go. Forth, trying to Beyblade doesn't work out, and again it's Seinaru getting the better of Invalid here, stuck in the corner and breaking the wall.
Yep. Oh, this Beyblade connects, focus forward, gets in, one hit, decides to go for a reset because the blood level was getting too high for comfort. Seinaru's going to take advantage of that reset offered by Invalid. Invalid burst.
Also spent burst, still got a lot of, I was about to say a lot of meter, but just spend it up PRC right there. Seinaru now firmly in the driver's seat. I gotta remember, it's Nagoriyuki, you just need to get hit once and you die, but what happened? It is Seinaru here getting that first game on the board.
Exactly. Well, one game for Seinaru and pretty even, so it's going to shape, at least in my opinion, and unless the facts say otherwise, it's like it's going to be shaping into fine overall. But now, well, just abusing the pose of Nago to be and deciding to finish it with that baby. I would say that going for that decapitation will be preferable. That 6-8.
With the boot coming out right there.
Yeah. Boot also works.
Hey. Half-life gone, and that is it right now. Nagoriyuki, so much damage. You get hit once, bam, 50% gone.
Yes, and oh, missing the command grab, but still managing to get out of there without much punishment by Seinaru. 5H going burr. Oh, getting me with the Capel. Seinaru putting on the grinder. And it's going to...
All life lost.
Yeah.
And meter from Seinaru again, trying to make this comeback happen. Ooh.
It is
final chance. Nope.
Oh!
Nope. No chance. No chance.
Clash on the jab for Invalid, and then just on reaction going for that Beyblade. God damn Invalid, why are you so good? Ay. Oof, that was a moment. I need a sip of water.
Yeah, so game 3 all tied up.
Duel 1. Let's rock.
Oh, good round start going for the air dash. Now, pressure there, gets him with the DP, which is more safe as we've seen, and now, well, Seinaru is going to be eating lots of damage. Boom.
Duel 2.
Yep. Once I into the save, and now Invalid sending the woods there. Ooh, blood level, I don't like it. Ooh, almost popping. Gets a counter hit, 2 executions there. Gets the 5B, and damn! Invalid playing on the goddamn Razor's Edge. Almost popping a couple of times, but still keeping them sanity.
Yeah. And, you know, that is just really what separates the
the good Nagos and the truly good Nagos, yeah.
Oh.
Because
Seinaru is done. It's like, I'm not playing this.
well, seems like
So, yeah.
that's a forfeit.
Yeah, that is invalid going on. Too bad. So a pretty good match. But yeah, that is Invalid taking it 3-1 there. And with that, it means we are gonna swap out fellas on commentary. You know, we're old news lapses. Nobody likes us. And I've been told by production that we've both been fired and we've been replaced. Yeah, can you believe that? That's kind of, you know, I can't. But that's just how it be. But we are going to be replaced by Jasper, Valkyrie, and Gekiko. So, lapses. If people want to find more of you, where can they find you?
I am back.
Oh, maybe.
Yeah, I am back. Don't ask me why, but Discord thing is. So I wasn't hearing anything that you said.
Yeah. I said, where can you be found? Because we are doing a little bit of a swapperoonie.
There. You can check my Twitter. It's on the chat, so go there if you want. I mean, from time to time I do post something. Emphasis on from time to time.
Yeah.
Even though I am mostly reposting things. And also, if you're interested, this Wednesday I am doing a couple of first 2 sevens from on the Spanish side. So if you want to catch me there, you are more than welcome. It's going to be some good games, so you are free to join if you want.
Yep.
But from that, more than probably you're going to be finding me here from time to time. Especially now that my shoulder is acting up again.
Hate to see it. Yeah, you don't have to find me anywhere. We do have a YouTube channel, which, you know, I chill a little bit, where you can find a ton of VODs from past tournaments, so it's pretty good to check out. I haven't updated much lately, in the last month or so, but in the summer vacation, I'll catch up, believe. But, yeah, you're back. So I do believe now that we got 2 beautiful commentators. You know, not as beautiful as me and Lapses, but... And not as funny either. But you know, it's
brave as to. I'm not as brave as you. I can't live in the negative dimension.
Exactly.
I don't believe this audacity.
But yeah, we should be kicking off more of the top 8 here. I should get off the stream.
Might not be a bad shot, yeah.
We got JuxtAPoser. Oh, versus BSG Big Balls 88.
Big Balls have done some interesting work. They're an interesting tag, we love it.
We're just waiting on... Oh, waiting on nothing.
Apparently we're not waiting whatsoever, so hopefully you can still hear us, because it seems like it's all kicking off. We got JuxtAPoser. Oh, apparently we're on this. No, okay.
Some camera issues, so I was distracted, but now we're getting into the Zalto versus Faust. Got to see some nice Zalto action last night at Combo Breaker, obviously, but now we're getting the EU, the EMEA Zalto experience. Nice use of the frog there to get around the bomb bag.
Yeah, bomb bag is definitely, classically, it's a fantastic tool versus Eddie and Zato in the older games. This one, because of the height you do it at, it's a lot more susceptible to Eddie's kind of anti-air options. You're not seeing it as super jump height like you would do in like your Plus-Rs. So it definitely is a little bit scarier, and really, really good pickup on that. Oh my god, invite hell! Just sending it.
Leap in this game is an absolute unit. Yeah, those drills just playing the bomb game for us.
was literally just removing it as an aspect of the entire matchup, but Lord knows you aren't jumping out of that pressure. And there comes an Amorphous coming through. This is so much damage, so much control, and JuxtAPoser has just not had a chance to really get started in this first game here.
Yeah, it's really good. Like neutral and the offense control here from Big Balls kind of has to burst there. Actually gets away with it.
It's the sort of thing where it's like, well, it wasn't a right burst, but it wasn't a wrong burst, because at that point, what are your options? Die or die later? Like, it's a pretty rough draw and a pretty damning start to a set, I have to say.
Yeah, we gotta see if JuxtAPoser can pull back the momentum here. It is rough to try and, you know, get started against Zalto, especially with someone like Faust. You know, you're almost praying for a good item or a good snipe on Scalpel against Eddie.
Yeah, you need to pick your opportunities so carefully, and your opportunities can just like materialize as nothing if you get the wrong pull with a banana or a donut. Case in point, the banana comes out, JuxtAPoser's put in the corner, the hard knockdown. It's pretty dicey. But a wonderful J2K straight out of there, back into the mid-screen. The fake cross-up with the mix takes the corner for themselves. A hammer as well. I love the use of the command grab there. Doesn't matter if you're jumping out of this, you would get hit no matter what. But an
And actually managed to get the bomb out of the way too.
Both these two players are looking like so aware and capable of specifically regarding what one another are even like considering and looking for. It's really nice, but oh, Michael stays alive! This is really scary. Air throw comes out again. The bomb is here though. Oh no, it's just a little too far. Just running through that invite hell, and the J2K once again calling out that 2S. Really, really beautiful button. Maybe it's no Xrd J2K, but it really does get the job done in those kind of clutch situations. And the bag bombs again, he's just not able to apply any pressure with them. An immediate snipe with the JA.
So much momentum on the side of Zalto here. Going for that BRC mix. Does manage to get blocked.
Yeah, trying really hard to make it look like the command grab was coming in, begging JuxtAPoser to make some kind of drastic measure, but they did just block it out. But block the YRC. It all ends just the same. That's 2 games in a row for Big Balls. No, it isn't. What am I
no,
There's still another round here.
They're supposed to manage to get the first round this time.
First set of block, you gotta give me.
They are not giving us much time to warm up here.
Yeah, the fact that these two are counteracting each other's strategies at the speed they are much more mentally with it than at least I am.
So much Eddie Gate. Using it all up for this combo.
And a character like Faust, both these characters have no guts, so they are both believed once you actually get that offense started. Because it doesn't matter how low health they are they get no kind of special treatment from that low health. Oh god.
As the corner, but the Pierce managing to hit from that far out is gonna get Zalto out. Kills off of it.
Literally sniping the 6H at max range of 6H. That is a ludicrous display. Some really, really just great awareness from Big Balls, top to bottom, on like what they should be doing and how to kind of counteract all of those kind of mid-range Faust tools. Because that really is where this character kind of shines, or like it's where they get the opportunity to start shining. They need those like kind of more middling, underwhelming mid-range hits to kind of turn into these wild, crazy item sequences, or these like huge combo offenses.
As I was saying that Big Balls has been doing a good job of dealing with the bomb, ends up getting tagged by it. Now meteors are out. He beats the Scarecrow though.
Oh boy.
Kind of bait at first, but the Eddie's gonna get slapped.
First comes out, but it does let JuxtAPoser out the corner. The drill does put them back the way they came, but they have so much more control now. They find a corner themselves with a double mix. 2K, my beloved.
Yeah, I'm just gonna get that little bit of eatery before the wall break.
Good measure. 2S round start. Doesn't matter what game you're playing, that thing is dynamite. Bun up, fake throw, I love it. Just use that pose. The Hydra's coming down. Yeah, try the best to kind of pull back the mix to make it a little bit safe, but it's wishful thinking more than anything. The fake overhead coming in. Big Balls is just going absolutely apoplectic on the offense here. This is just everything. And the Drunken Shade OTG takes that round.
Yeah, only took a little bit of chip damage that entire round, almost a perfect. Just for a lot of answering back to do now.
Bomb is behind, that's always a nice time. If you can put your bomb in a situation where your opponent physically can't interact with it without repositioning, that is like the best case scenario. JuxtAPoser making the most out of the momentum it gives them.
I saw something I'd realized before is like how Zato can deal with those trumpets. Now for reapply, but it's gonna stay on fire and immediately detonate. But still gonna be able to get the kill here. Yeah, that scarecrow kind of worried me for a bit.
Yeah, there was a moment where I was like, that doesn't seem like it's the S1. The S1 is like a really fantastic wall breaker, but you know, never underestimate a character with no guts just dying to the wall explosion.
Yeah, I was very concerned because, you know, this is Zalto. It's like you miss one combo against him, it's over.
It really is that.
What's his momentum there?
But characters, if your character, there's a strong set of characters in this game who literally will just evaporate if you breathe on them the wrong way. And even though Zato doesn't have a low amount of health, again, that guts just like really does make a lot of combos that feel like they might not kill. Absolutely get it. Ooh, counter hit close slash is definitely how you like to start these things, especially if you can then go into the thrust with the clean hit as well.
Yeah, managing to snipe an Eddie with that scalpel is so good because that meter is just gone. Now, it does come back quite quickly, so the actual baseball animation gives him most of it back. But it still is good for the momentum. Right now, just trapped back in the corner. Trying to Scarecrow out. Next has the meter to make the Sky one safe.
Yeah, they mixed me up on that one. I think Big Balls went the same thing, where they kind of tried to press a button on the, assuming the Scarecrow was behind them, but absolutely not. Doesn't make too much out of it, but it does reset the situation very nicely into the mid-range. 60? Oh no, 2S. Very, very nice. Faust has such a plethora of anti-airs that you can go for so many situations. It's going to be really hard to jump in on this Scarecrow.
Yeah, this 2S is such a uniquely hitboxed anti-air too, directly above him. Not something you have to worry about against a lot of other characters.
Yeah, it's definitely a thing for a lot of the cast. You're like, well, I can kind of get away with this. I'll just kind of, I'll drop on in. Oh my lord, the attempt to get that 2H with the JH was gorgeous. Unfortunately, a little bit of a whiff on it. Puts JuxtAPoser all the way in the corner. The Sun Void is out. Unsummon resets the whole situation. Hammer is exactly what they need. Stops Big Balls from approaching. Lets them start some offense of their own. That command grab, tick throw off of the 2K. This is everything here. Backdash is the JH! Yeah, that's going to be an easy kill with the Amorphous, and we're going into potentially another set point here.
Yeah, he has been here before though. And Juxta has managed to pull it back. No faith in the mix there.
Yeah, that was pure terror. But you're just already holding backwards.
And Eddie just opposing in the wrong direction. A good start here for Juxta. That's good items with that scalpel. Banana not quite as good, but just finds the J2K.
Oh my god! Once again, getting the S Scarecrow coming in with so much output, just a little bit away from the corner, gets the air-to-air JH, evens this set out 2-2. Goodness gracious.
Yeah, once again, like, just like in that game 3, managing to fight back from being point down, managing to just take the win and keep himself alive in this. He's the one who could be putting himself on set point here.
Very much so. This is definitely anyone's set now. What was looking like a complete blowout is now completely even footing, even kills it. Ooh, we see the costume change. Not mistaken. Oh, the can opener doing its job. Banana Peel in a really, really nice position to stop Eddie from moving forwards, just like that. Oh god. And a hammer killed Eddie just like that. Oh my goodness, we're getting some unfortunate, what seems like spectator side issues based on how fast they're moving.
You know, those item passes, that's what Faust wanted. They wanted to do like that legit.
I think they just got a free item super, that's what it looked like to me.
As it should be. And this mini does.
Oh, we got a wall slump? We absolutely have. Gorgeous stuff. Oh my god. That was so much damage.
The Scarecrow, the bomb, so much ready to just break that wall there.
To go for the wall slumps is a scary prospect there, because what if you just throw a hammer and you're just like, well, I could have just supered and look where I am now.
I think JuxtAPoser just tuned into the RNG here, but a really, really good position here for Zato. Gets that 6p and gets the trumpet, and now just a lot of pressure and damage started here.
Keeps the corner, goes for the command grab. This is looking all big balls, but he absolutely needs it, because if there's any mistakes made here, not that there is any, because this round is already over, we are in final game, final round of this first set of the block, just like that.
Yeah, what a way to start a block, just extremely evenly matched set.
Literally no time to breathe, forces the burst, no punish on the reel-in.
I didn't realize you'd get forced into the full animation like that. Maybe Big Ball's not ready for it either.
It's a weird situation. It's a little bit dicey on both sides. That Mineion doing a little bit of work, and I kind of thought it would come into play a little earlier, but that's just not how he rolls in this game.
Yeah, Mini Faust does whatever he wants. He knows what you need. Nice! Kill the frog! Not break the law, avoiding the super.
Someone's gonna come down. Oh, no, yeah. Once again, Bill's been doing a really good job of keeping the bomb in the air where it's just not a factor on offense. Ooh, beautiful stuff with the 10-ton weight. But the throws at the corner, this could be everything. Yep, the overhead comes through. The can opener. You can never count out the can opener.
It is extremely funny to see that normal now just be heavily used.
Yeah, it's so weird going from, you know, back in the day where the 6K was absolutely the king of overheads. Like, you couldn't get a better overhead. Now it's like, oh god, he has that move, doesn't he?
Yeah, he does have other overheads. Yeah,
when you have that 5D Susie, he needs it.
Yeah, that is going to be our first set to Big Balls, the Zato. We'll be moving on in this top 8.
Absolutely, we got some fantastic players in this top 8, all chomping at the bit, try and get that win for the week. That wonderful, wonderful payout of what is currently at $19.35, but you can make that a much, much more lucrative prize pot with !Matcherino in the chat. Get in there, claim some codes. I'm sure we have some left over. Yeah, we've still got 13 to go. It adds 25, if I'm not mistaken, cents to the prize pool at no expense to yourself. So we simply implore you, if you're enjoying the stream, enjoying Guilty Gear, you just want to see people making free money, please get in there.
Well, you know, it's not free money. They gotta bleed for it.
It's
just
like the least
bit.
free money you could possibly go for. It's intense stuff. These Salty EU tournaments are so stacked, so intense. And this game is so stressful at all levels of play, but especially once you reach these upper echelons that these players are at. It's terrifying.
Top level money on the line. We've even got some people we usually see in these brackets traveling across the world. Top 8, their brackets.
Definitely. There's no Zando today because they're maybe a little busy.
Yeah, you know, he had a long night last night.
It was a very long night. Lord knows I was up 4 or 5 in the morning watching. It was it's brutal out here.
You know, but I can't even complain because Tekken was so good as well.
Oh, it was amazing, right? That reset. Like,
that was so good.
Try to contain my voice at 3 in the morning with that going on? Absolutely not. How can you do that? Gorgeous.
We have another Zato on next.
He's definitely a popular character in this region. We have, not only do we have a lot of them, we have a lot of really great ones. Of course, we have Jetstream on the Not Setchi tag, coming in, honouring the Welsh hero himself.
Mankind
You know, in his Zato era, you know, changing things up a little bit. And of course we've got Rio on the Happy Chaos. This is a weird matchup. I never know how I feel about it until I'm watching it and I'm seeing who's getting blown up.
It definitely seems like a back and forth mauling is going to happen.
Just two characters with amazing 2Ps, and that's all they have going for them on defense, right?
You know, vaguely decent 6Ps on both of these characters.
Oh, for sure.
Because, you know, matchups where you don't really have to commit to stuff that can be 6P, you know? Are you going to 6P a Pierce? Are you going to 6P a Gunshot?
I was gonna say, like, if you're trying to preemptively 6P Happy Chaos 6S's, then you're a brave assault and I. Like, not on my, like, to-do list whatsoever. Oh god, the burst as well is so hard to burst this character. And you see what happens when you get it wrong.
That's the meter. Could have catched this in for a wall break basically anywhere. Massive, massive super.
It's the strong stuff. I'm rocking the Tiger Pop color as well, speaking of yesterday's festivities. Doing some damn good stuff in that opening round, but Jetstream definitely having a second lease on life in the second round. Again, that 2P, just as we said, coming through.
I gotta say, it is a threat to see a high-level Nagoriyuki player also able to be a threat on Zato.
Because if you could do both of those things, then like you can basically do whatever you want at that point. There's no character you can't get to grips with. Put him on Asuka next.
Please no. But he is gonna take that round off. Rio.
Oh my lord, I did not think that roll was going to go all the way through, but Jetstream was under no such misconception. Looking that stuff massively.
Nice. Whips the throw, but your boy Oppose is just ready to cover you. Nice! Backdashes the YRC!
Yeah, luckily not a punishing situation, but still terrifying if you're Jetstream. You know you're dancing with death there.
Light flashing before your eyes are gonna go through the wall. Really, really good position for Happy Chaos. And there we go.
With that 6S, and you thought you liked that wall break animation? Well, here's another one.
He got a couple of bullets. You know, I kind of hate that super because it reloads.
It's messed up that it does that, right?
Not because I think it's too strong or anything. It's because he spends this whole time shooting like a maniac, and then he just comes out with full bullets still, and it's like, bro, you just wasted them all. Where did these come from?
When you're a magician of his caliber, on both uses of the word, you can just get away with these things.
He just found a couple.
They're just lying around.
Rare drop confirmed there. Still gets back into a good position. Counter hit dust.
I feel like no one ever knows how to react to counter hit dust, because like when you ever get counter hit on a move that's like 20 frames faster.
It's also like,
oh god, that's it! If they don't burst, how do you burst this, right?
Yeah, that's the thing. That launcher, it goes so high into the air.
It's worst case scenario, almost the whole game getting counter hit by that thing, because you're just dead in the water on the spot.
Yeah, Happy Chaos getting a May cosplay combo off that hit. Nice 2S getting the win here. Gonna get the full corner off of this. The Pierce is out. The YRC catching in the air.
I like that choice of YRC diamonds there. I haven't considered that. Oh god, the preemptive RC on the burst. That never feels good. It doesn't matter who you are. You could be the most composed player in the world and you get like thrown off by that shit.
It's the new version of throwing someone's burst. The free RC for the burst. And that fast RC 2S is gonna take the win.
Rio with 2 straight games here, looking pretty damn nice for themselves.
Are we gonna see Jetstream continue on the Zato? Or really swap back to his tried and true? Nope, he's staying Zato.
Respect that, respect that. I mean, you gotta change your username at that point, right?
Yeah, and I don't know if you can do that in the room, so maybe he was like, damn, I'm locked in.
Right, well, game 3 here. Let's see if we can see the turnaround. I mean, the round start curse definitely doesn't inspire confidence, but Jetstream does take the momentum off of it. No matter if you get cursed, if you can just deck them immediately afterwards, right?
Yeah, managed to hold the corner the whole time that Eddie was gone, but as soon as it's back, Rio manages to find a way out.
Some brutal stuff. Luckily, Jetstream's able to kind of maintain some pressure. Again, the YRC on the JD really consistently catching that out and making so much rewarding of it.
It's very smart to see like the awareness there of just, you can't bait this YRC, so I'm doing it now.
You're gonna have to do a raw RC on that. And that's probably just not worth it.
Not Sachi getting around here. Cannot rely on the in-game names for this.
That's just EU out here, it's just how we are. Ooh, the reversal throw. This could be huge, actually. Yeah, it finds the hit. Just a flurry of lows.
Really nice momentum here. Getting the overhead, getting picked up by the little guy. Gonna come into this with full knockdown, full Eddie Bear positive bonus. This is looking real good.
Happy Girl's getting a taste of his own medicine and getting punished on Zappa's own way. Oh, that's gonna be a wall break. No, actually keeps the corner. I kinda like that.
Yeah, trying to get the reset just for that extra damage. Just spending so many claps there and gonna snipe the 2S.
Very, very nice stuff. And Jetstream is on the board. This is some deja vu I'm feeling here. 2 games up. Start seeing the formation of a comeback. I'm curious to see if this goes to a game 5 and if it Jetstream falls to the same fate as JuxtAPoser. But before we worry about that, we gotta worry about game 4.
Yeah, he's gotta win this one first. Looking really, really good in that last set, so maybe he's just finding his footing now.
I think HC... Yo, sorry, excuse me.
It's on Rio now to kind of get the momentum back, and it's not looking good at the start of this round.
Yeah, no, definitely. I think HC is definitely a character that there are a lot of different ways you can play them, which I feel like kind of goes against a bit of their perception as like, well, I shoot with my gun. Like, in terms of like pace and tempo and how they want to control space, it does take a little bit of time to kind of figure out how each Happy Chaos likes to kind of, you know, keep a control of things. It definitely feels like Jetstream had a bit of a control until this latter half of this first round.
Yeah, this is the thing with Happy Chaos too. When you give him an inch, he will just take the entire round just like that. 1-2P from this guy, and it's like, oh, we're playing a different round now.
Yeah, the sheer conversions this guy can get off just like an S-wedge AP is honestly disgusting at times. Ooh, beautiful. We were talking about 6Ping 6S's earlier, but you know what? Jetstream's a mad lad.
Gotta make something happen, you know. Staring down set point. The 2 heavy meter full again. It's the 5D.
Very, very nice stuff. They're just amorphous, just in case, you know, for whatever reason you think 5H isn't going to kill somehow.
Yeah, you know, always catch out. The meter doesn't come with you to the next round, so
Absolutely.
make sure you send them to the next round.
Express tickets and all that stuff. Ooh, the overhead coming through. Is the command grab going to get all of that Eddie gauge back? Oh my god, okay.
This one not even covered by anything.
They call him 2 scoops Zato.
Will he go
They
for
call
it?
him 3 scoops! That's going to be the RC down, that's game. This is unburstable.
He came back for that. He had his chocolate and his vanilla. He came back for the strawberry.
You know what? You gotta go for the 3rd scoop sometimes. It is a ridiculous display from Jetstream, putting their name on the map. 2 games in a row from both players, going into game 5 again here. I think we might be here for a while in this top 8 here. It might be running late.
Yeah, that is something that you see a lot in Strive, though, especially at these high levels. You see a lot of game 5s. It's very hard to, definitively run someone over at this high of a level.
Yeah, the sheer amount that you see people just running each other over back to back to back to back, it's terrifying. Again, we saw that so much in Combo Breaker as well, I felt. You're seeing perfect upon perfect, but like they're just going backwards and forwards rather than it being like a domination sequence.
That's what makes it a fun game to watch. Stressful to play at high level, but extremely fun to watch. Just going in Deathstream's favor, finding the 2S into the leap.
Oh my god, that was
command throw.
Just a little bit longer of a dash than I think anyone was really anticipating. Maybe trying to call, begging for a reversal throw just for that command grab to scoop it up. Whether they did or not, I don't think I saw, but I'd believe if that was the route they're going for.
I would have choked. I would have tried to throw that. Hold burst coming out, Eddie getting chopped. He has meter to get it back. Gonna go for the amorphous.
That might actually punish. It does! Incredible stuff. If the sigil's still on the screen for that air dash, you're usually still punishable.
Amorphous quite fast to come out too.
And the gold buzz gets punished, but no pickup. They went for the H instead of the in via hell. And the curse finds its mark. This is dire stuff. This could be a huge comeback starting here into the days.
Gonna get this wall break. Full concentration, full bullets. This is a really good position.
Positive bonus. The headache's coming. There it is. You just gotta sit here and take it. Oh, this happens instant. That's the first input they've done in like 10 seconds.
Yep. And how dare you go for that input?
Honestly, rude. I think that's unacceptable.
It's got positive bonus. It's his time to vibe.
Absolutely, and it's looking like it's still their time. It's final game, final round, and it is all Rio here.
Getting that early curse into the zoning and just translating it right into this damage. Doesn't have the meter for a wall break, but is it going to need it? That 2S is going to finish the game with a perfect.
All I'm saying is, so far, we're 2 sets in, and the person, both times, the people who have won the first of 2 have won the first of 3. That's all I'm saying.
Maybe we do need to go back to first to 2. Maybe.
Oh my god, in this game, absolutely never. It's too scary.
You imagine playing this for money and first to 2, I'd cry. I would cry.
The most stressful thing imaginable. Yeah. But at the same time, it'd be kind of hype.
Your first to 1 bracket, we need that.
Yeah, just get him in there. Get him in there.
When's the next bad things happening to good people? We need more of that.
They're pretty regular. I think we could probably... Maybe we can just bully them into pushing it forwards a little bit. But in the meantime, we still have plenty of sets left to go on our side of things. I'm not sure who we're getting next. We got...
Zenix and Ashz.
These are not players I'm actually familiar with, I can't lie. No, I was unfortunately not able to catch the start of this bracket.
Ashz has definitely been in one of my blocks before, so definitely a consistent good player.
Well, absolutely. That's the one thing we can count on, luckily, is that all the players that are left at this point are going to be absolutely, like, monstrously heavy hitters. And the winner of this set's also going to go on to play JuxtAPoser. Because, once you're in top 8, I don't think you can't get to top 8 by accident in this game. That's my firm belief.
God, yeah. As much as people, like, shit talk the Rams or the Happy Chaos players, it's like, nah. You have to work. You have to be consistent in this game to get results like that.
Mm-hmm. I couldn't agree more. It's a terrifying time. I'm seeing a Happy Chaos. They're coming out in droves today.
Yeah, we are a region that likes the character a lot. Not into Ram too. I didn't know that they played these characters, I swear.
It's all coming together. We're all understanding. That's the thing, yeah, we don't have nearly as many Leos. That's the one thing we're not, like, swarming with.
Someone put out some downplay propaganda and one of those last patches came out and EMEA just believed it.
Yeah, and Combo Breaker's character stats were anything to go by. Maybe a bit misguided.
He still got it. I know we're gonna have 2 characters that actually are quite popular in Europe, Happy Chaos and Ram.
Yeah, these 2 are damn well everywhere. And for good reason, because one is incredibly simple and easy to play, and the other is just amazing. Like, just how it is.
All around very strong character. That throw on that dash after Raptor was brave.
It was a little filthy. Yeah.
Heavily rewarded too, though. Zenix just trying to hold the mid-range. Be killed for it off this throw, I think. No, the wall break gonna come in too early. 1 pixel.
Yeah, the BLC coming in. See what they can get off the mids. Just a bunch of mids coming in. They got the hit on the second record. They didn't believe in it. Goes for another throw. The trade on the flip. You absolutely have to contest that. So good stuff from Ashz there.
Kind of scary to contest in the corner like that, but when all you need is a trade, that 2P is going to come in clutch, and that is wall break.
And your opponent only has invisible health. Any touch is a touch of death. All you need. Ooh, beautiful call out on that high profile 6S. Isn't able to turn it into anything though. It's the thing we've seen a couple of times now from Zenix. A little bit of hesitation. And when there is no hesitation on the other side of this match because Ashz is going absolutely wild on the offense.
Yeah, that combo just very, very quickly converting into gunshot hit, wall goes down.
When the walls fall hard. That's just how they are in this game.
Simply take what's it, 40 unscale damage. It is chunky.
Definitely. Especially if you add on a super on top of that, it really can just melt someone. I've still not gotten over how much damage Asuka will take from that wall break. They get that 40% extra on the wall break itself.
Yeah, you know, it's unfortunate you can't get hard knockdowns on that character from wall break because he just dies and stuff.
Yeah.
Speaking of just dying.
Yeah, Motobato. We always say it's a good place to start off.
You ever hear the Tom and Jerry screams? That's what Happy Chaos does too. Nice, that tap dust in the RC. That's gonna be a quick one in response, getting the perfect.
That's the scary thing about how good Ram is at insta-breaking the wall. There are a few characters in this game who are better at making use of positive bonus and just are seeing about 8 times in one pressure sequence. Oh, here comes the counter boss. Melting a little bit of health bar here.
Yo, this is unbugged damage and it still does that.
Working as intended somehow.
And it has intended answering back a lost round by taking the double perfect.
Beautiful. God of War who forgot how to lose. That's what the game calls you when you get that.
I love it.
Beautiful stuff from Zenix. Like, you know, any of that kind of indecision and kind of hesitation on their pickups completely vanished in that second game. They're like, you know what? No, I simply choose to win.
Yeah, no, I wonder if in game 1 they were kind of going more for, you know, full-on confirms, whereas now they're just trying to send it a bit more, get those rewards a bit better. Holding on the corner here now. Goes for the full Rekka. Punish the burst coming out. Not gonna continue that all the way to the corner. Gonna go for the roll mix instead. Do a bit of thinking.
Headache and curse. Just put me out of my misery now. There's too many bullets coming. Oh, but they are out of shots now. They're gonna have to find some way of... Never mind, just find that 2K 2D. That's all you need. And just pelting with overheads. Like, that's enough of that.
Very much big chancer for Ram to come back. Does get out of the corner.
That wrist page is so scary! Again, with the no confirm on that record too. I mean, with the risk that they had, if they had just insta-RC'd it, that would be the end of the round. Obviously there's burst to play with, but beyond that...
Yeah, Ram...
Beautiful call out on that 6P though. You see that? Gorgeous.
Yeah, oh, I love when my anti-air misses.
It's hard to miss anti-airs in this game sometimes, so seeing them actually get baited out, that feels good as a spectator.
Nice run under to get the corner. We got a nice chunk of damage off of this. Just builds the meter in time.
And that changes so much, making this a hard knockdown here. Character with no defensive tools like Happy Chaos here. Like, what are you going to do to contest Ram buttons on offense? I mean, I guess you do that.
Yeah, the classic IB throw. It's the one thing I complain about Ramlethal is that to deal with that rack of pressure, you are looking for a 2-frame instant blow. But not gonna be a problem for Ashz.
Preferably you need 2 instant blocks to get it to really consistently work is the really messed up thing. Into this there, doesn't want to deal. Gets the hard knockdown with that air special. The JP's coming out. He's in the corner once again with that hard knockdown. Burst comes Burst as well. The sword gets just stuck in the ground mid-flight. That is rough business. The roll as well, but it's not. Everything is going Ash's way.
It is so rare to see that interaction where the sword actually will lose to a projectile and just get stuck in the ground because it's so good at beating them, but hits can projectiles are gonna go through that.
Literally a tier 2 shotgun, I think.
Playing CS kill. Nice dash cancel on that RC, reacting to the FD coming out.
Yeah, being able to keep that pressure going despite the, despite all of that FD, they had so much FD to work with, they literally didn't let go of it. And they were able to make almost every single one of those hits find its mark. And still keep going until they found the throw RC and closed out a game. Very, very impressive stuff from both of these players. But Zenix, some of their offense has just been overwhelmingly scary.
Yeah, that's what you want to see. It's how you turn this character from like a good character to a real like insurmountable threat.
That's the thing. They were kind of this strong on launch. Like obviously they've had buffs and they've had nerfs, but the core of the character is mostly unchanged. And it did take a little bit for people to realize it's like, hang on, she's kind of terrifying, isn't she?
You know, only really lacking on defense. When you can get rounds like this, that's not going to come up.
Gorgeous stuff. Set point now for Zenix, just one round away, but Ashz is not planning on letting it go quite so easily. The Haymaker's coming out.
Let's ring with us. 50-60% combo of his own.
I see on the 2H, I like it, I like it. Oh, same side mix, that's gonna outright kill. No, they've run out of bullets! I don't know what animation they got caught in there. They were just straight up looking straight into my eyes there.
Front-facing Simpsons moment.
Terrifying stuff.
Quite able to get the pickup. They're gonna get it off the 6 key though.
Goodness, what a ridiculous pick! And then the swordless pickup almost gets the full sword like conversion without the sword. But your muscle, you don't. Ram players don't learn combos without swords. It's like it's a rule of thumb. They are not tossing them like that.
It is so rare that you won't have them. Like we even saw. What is he done?
Where did he go?
He had so much life to live when that super started. What happened?
He had so much to live for.
He had a wife and kids, and they're just gone.
Oh my god! You know what? You live by the gun, you die by the gun. That's just how it is. This is the region of the Zando beam. It's just where we're at.
That fool actually brought a gun to a laser beam fight.
You thought that the magic and the revolver was enough, but we're in the realm of sci-fi now.
Actual orbital lasers coming out from Ramlethal at this point.
Goldos is the only one. Wow, what a ridiculous set.
Yeah, it's been all bangers tonight, actually. It's been a fun time. We're queuing up for another one. We got Seinaru versus... They just won. Rio.
Yes, Rio. So more Happy Chaos coming in, this time versus Millia Rage. I actually kind of rate Millia into Happy Chaos. You know, Millia's definitely not considered a particularly strong character, but if there's anyone that can kind of make the most of the gaps and those pauses that Happy Chaos is kind of forced to make, Millia's not the worst in the world at it, and Seinaru is no slouch either.
Yeah, I'm not gonna lie. I don't think Millia has many particularly good matchups, just
no,
because
that's
of
the
how
thing.
she is. But I also don't think most Millia players care, or they would have swapped a long time ago.
Yeah, like they'll complain about the matchups. Like I'm sure it's no. Don't get me wrong. When I say it's better than most, I don't think it's probably very good. I think it's just like a more functional than one would expect, because I feel like people generally just completely write Millia off these days a lot of the time. She's just not a character you see at all in this game for the most part. But she still has some stuff.
EMEA is definitely one of the regions that favors her the most, I think.
Yeah, we've definitely had some strong players of character at the time. Seinaru is definitely one of the more stalwart, still occurring, regulars.
Duel 1.
Yeah, we had Leffen back at the very start of the game, but that definitely didn't last. But they were definitely strong with the character as well.
Speaking of Leffen, both his characters on screen right now. And now going in favor of Rio. Still using the Tiger Pop cosplay.
You know what? He deserves a celebration today. Ooh, yeah, let's get that 2H. Not going to wing it. It barely is worth it a lot of the time to actually take that hard knockdown with Millia because the mix-up is just not there.
Yeah, which is very, like, interesting for Millia.
Yeah, for a character that's all about the mix, you'd expect they'd get a pretty good one, but very much not.
Oh, that 2H just whiffing, not quite able to kill and giving Happy Chaos an inch. But that Fire Slash is going to stop whatever comeback I was dreaming up in my head.
Yeah, if you're clashing and Millia's 2D is hitting, like, that thing is so slow that you have got to be asleep at the wheel a little bit on your clash situation.
Clash is kind of a hard thing to be ready for, but Seinaru was able to capitalize there. And now getting into the mixed city. We are doing some discs.
Yeah. It might be retro media now, but it's definitely getting the job done. Straight into the disc. Quick first game coming in from Seinaru. He was complaining about the matchup in the chat before it even started, but he's not doing his argument any favors because he's making it work, even if it sucks.
No, see, it's the OS. It's the OS. This matchup, unwinnable. 11-0 to
It can't be done. It can't be done. Proceed to then do it.
I'm just godlike.
You'll love to see that.
Gonna throw to prove it.
Oh, incredible stuff.
I like it. That's good hater energy.
Honestly. Seinaru is actually like a... I think Seinaru probably does believe in Millia a bit more than they let on. Like, at this point, if you're still playing Millia, you have to have at least some faith, or maybe you just, like, stop them. Like...
Yeah, no, absolutely. You have to be ride or die for this character to be playing her 2 years in. I know, definitely showing the results of that faith. How's the corner? Baiting the burst!
Yeah. Oh, that backdash. He's so hard to cover in this game sometimes. You want to be hitting with that stuff that's really going to hit the juicy stuff. And you have to make a conscious decision to cover backdash over anything else most of the time in this game, which could be a real pain.
Unfortunately, the classic Happy Chaos gets one win on an interaction, it's over.
Not ironically though, it's kind of messed up.
That is one of the strengths of Millia in this matchup, though. She is very good at never giving you your turn. So now Seinaru's gonna have to take that turn back, dealing with this pressure from Rio.
Yeah, very much is just a matter of actually being able to find that first interaction themselves.
Being FTs here, but not enough to keep out. It's gonna be a round win for Seinaru.
Working on a Niapon perfect as well there. Looking really, really nice in this set, but the corner is not looking too comfortable. Going straight into the wall. Doesn't want to play it.
Doesn't take the slump then.
Yeah. I just want that positive bonus. I want to stay as far away from you as possible for as long as possible.
Oh, I think he thought he was out of range of that burst there. I also thought so, but this guy got clipped by it going through the wall as a result.
Yeah, just as they get the burst as well, like on the hit off the wall. So this could... Ooh, yeah, gets the Iori kick, doesn't find its mark there. This makes it so...
on the table.
Oh, goodness gracious, Seinaru is just going wild on him. Yeah, the burst has to come here, but doesn't stay in alive as a result. Beautiful patience from Rio to pull that bluff. But the S disc is so fast and covers so much space. That's going to be 2 games in a row to Seinaru. This isn't throwing, what is this?
Yeah, no, this is This is definitely looking different from what I've been led to believe. I'm not gonna...
So Some untruths being spread in the chat.
Misinformation spread.
Can't believe this. Can't believe it.
Yeah, Seinaru's pressure has just been relentless this entire time.
It's been some incredible stuff. Like, regardless of the matchup, as much as we're joking around, like, the matchup is only one part of it, and it really is that Seinaru is that dude. Playing amazingly right now.
Rio picking up the jeans install here.
Oh yeah, he's put on a shirt. It feels almost like defeat in its own right.
The spirit of Tiger Paw not doing enough for him. The spirit of the denim gonna get him that wall slump though.
Yes.
And another one.
Oh,
just fixed him.
That's gonna be a thing. Millia is made of paper. She will die to any combo you can think of.
Oh, I like that curse in response to the Ashz. Yeah, maybe just feeling a bit chilly. This shirt is doing a lot of work right now.
Yeah, okay, just use that circulation though. Oh god!
Throw that tap dust into the slum.
Gonna burn the burst here, just be like, you know what, I'm gonna die in the next hit, I got it. I gotta stop playing here.
First just jumped over, nice anti-air.
Huge. Yep, the close slash the size of the universe on Millia, doing some nice work. Gets another throw. This is looking all Seinaru all of a sudden, but any touch on either side is going to kill. That's going to be death. Game on the board for Rio, just like that.
Yeah, two very impressive rounds there. Basically always had the momentum in those two rounds.
Mm-hmm. And when Millia starts making that comeback, it can be really hard to just like crumble, right? You're like, well, I've lost 8 interactions in a row, but it didn't feel like I was playing for any of them. No, they just blocked it out in an incredible fashion, turned the whole situation around, and just all of a sudden they're still in this set.
Yeah, that's the thing. Like, I was bigging up Seinaru's pressure earlier, but Rio's defense is what's making that offense have to be so strong.
Mm-hmm. There's no freebies there. Yori kick coming in, Doshta.
That 2K gonna pick up another round, looking really good for Rio right here. The tap dust, the RC. Up we go. That is gonna be the round.
Just melting her hair in some summer heat.
She is definitely not bulletproof.
Ooh, there's a big opportunity. Get that, let's slide. Ooh, okay. You know what? Sometimes just neutral jump into imagination is the best thing this time. Oh, that's disgusting. Vile behavior coming in from Seinaru. No way! What a ridiculous counterpoke. Street Fighter 6 coming soon.
That was quite the bet, but it's paid off so far. Nice attack on the air throw. That's first on the table. Not gonna see it this round, I think. RC comes out. Nice.
The JK doesn't hit. This is one touch go inside. Oh my lord, this. My god! No! Reversal throw, but no bar to convert. They do have the corner.
A rare danger triggering for Happy Chaos has incredibly. He took that round!
No way! Just like that, another game 5 for God's sake!
Oh my lord, that was looking so grim at the start of that round. That was like, yeah, he's not gonna burst this round, he's saving it for the next one, and then he says, no, there's not gonna be a next one.
Where we're going. We don't have to worry about that. Final game
here. Need burst.
Rio with a ridiculous couple of games. Seinaru almost cinching the whole set then and there, but a 6p into gun stance, stealing it away. And then Happy Chaos round start.
Yeah, not able to get the full conversion, just a bit too high for that slash.
Even at same side, it's always so tempting to just assume they're going to cross up when Millia's comboing out of the corner. Like, of course they'll side switch, right?
I want this corner, but that recent patch where they've been getting the cross-up Mirage, Millias are quite happy to corner themselves for the mix.
Absolutely. Ooh, that's a huge combo start when you can get that 2H. Very, very nice damage. Oh god! The reversal throw finds its mark again! That's twice we've just seen PRC reversal throw save a life for Rio here.
You're getting the anti-air 2K2D.
This is looking really dicey for Seinaru. I think Rio is just scrambling in really effective exchanges, finding the hits they need.
Getting that 2D. Or the 2K.
Side J2K, Iori come through.
Nixon like a mammoth is out of a lot of resources here. I have to think up for a bit. No gun available.
Oh,
Just gonna use the other gun.
Just like that, Seinaru falling 3-2 to Rio. It's really gorgeous stuff coming in from Rio. Seinaru gonna be bowing out here, unfortunately. But goodness gracious, what a ridiculous level of set. And they did say, Seinaru, just let us know. Nice, bright and early.
Yeah,
The throw was coming.
I just had to keep the story interesting.
You know what? Yeah, Arxis is watching. They're keeping notes. Like, if Seinaru is not winning, then something has to be wrong with the character. We got to give him some buffs. That's just how it is.
Yeah, let's continue this game's trend of buffing Millia and still having her be bottom tier somehow.
It's incredible. It's like the opposite of like Street Fighter 4 Fei Long, where they kept on nerfing him, but it never mattered. Not a single time. It's just like, well, at some point he'll become a bad character, right? Surely.
I mean, we've got that here too, Ram taking nerfs every patch and it's still showing up. It's like, oh yeah, no, but they didn't change the fact that I 50% people by breathing on them.
Hard knockdowns, not a problem. Like, overheads, not a problem. Just don't worry about it.
Speaking of Ramlethal, we're gonna see Zenix here versus JuxtAPoser. Zenix, sorry.
Some Faustian gameplay coming through. This is a weird one. You know, a rare footage of a character who can actually contest the ranges that Ram can put out. But Lord knows those buttons do not compare.
And Ram can make it very difficult to find the items, but JuxtAPoser not having trouble with that right now. Getting that trumpet.
The whiff on the JK, but does not find themselves punished for it. Zenix is really struggling to find their way out the corner so far. Instant overhead coming in. Lots of overheads coming in. Eventually you gotta watch the toes too. Huge stuff. I love that combo route with instantly into the JH, get the wall bounce. Huge opening round from JuxtAPoser.
Yeah, look how the sets are going so far tonight. It's definitely good to get that first win in. The S sword coming out. Not getting close. I'm not quite picking them up. The first is going to keep her away from those swords. Scarecrow gets Faust out of the corner.
What's the mix going to be? Oh, the fake stuff. We love it.
Yeah, you gotta throw in a little bit of the fake PhD.
That's the thing. If you do the fake mix the first time, and you just do the real stuff for the rest of it, you will just like brain break some players like straight up. If you set the precedent that you're gonna be a cheeky person and then you keep it clean the rest of the way, you will straight up win sets off of that.
Yeah, you gotta put the malice in their head and let them know that there's something wrong here.
This guy's gotta cheese me, and then you just play it straight the rest of the way. Like, oh, it's villainous.
It's a power play, honestly.
Souls that mash DP'd all the way through round 1, and then you never see it again.
No, like, okay, that's enough. I've spent enough. I've invested enough life into this bit. I'm just gonna go win now.
Just hopping straight over that sword does make things a little harder, because if you haven't got that H sword, Faust is a lot more able to kind of slide under Ram's mid-range buttons. That H is really the scariest thing when you're kind of crawling around the ground. Obviously you still got 2S, but the range on that really does not compare. Oh, beautiful stuff from Mineion.
Catches a jump there.
The reward is absolutely ridiculous if you catch that air hit. So gorgeous stuff from Zenix, but immediately turn around with the reversal throw. Mix coming in.
Yo, the low coming out into
Dead?
the
You
speaker.
are dead in the water! And your hair's still on fire!
Yeah, no, we're getting the afro and the funny face. This is
Acting the fool now. Eh?
This is what the YouTubers are looking for day one when a character comes out.
It's a thriving industry, what can you say?
We're getting the block falling out of that one. And the command throw coming out. Juxtaposer has been getting so much off of these.
It really has been like an incredibly strong option for them. This set especially.
All of this has come off of a banana peel, by the way. Just fell on it and Ram just gets so much pressure from it. Hammer is out next to the trumpet. And the white, such a good sequence of items. They're using it so well. It's continuing.
Oh my god! Leave him alone! Oh,
Afro
no.
is gonna have that upgraded bomb bag if he gets a chance to use it.
But in the meantime, they cannot 6p through any of this pressure. They're gonna be stuck at, like... Oh no! This is really scary. 2 bars. Calvados coming through. I have no idea if this kills with the scaling, but it is Faust we're talking about!
Of course it is. Why would it not?
No guts having looking ass.
You know, Calvados disappears was a meme for a reason. Calvados Thanos gift.
Just posting some posters around town. Have you seen this, Doctor?
Nobody ever found. Burst safe combo.
Let him live! He just wants to practice medicine!
He's gonna need a doctor after that one. The minion is out. Maybe that's the doctor he's looking for.
Oh my lord, his protege.
I want to see that man's medical degree. Afro gonna hold it so much coming out from Faust right now. The hammer, the bomb bag.
Completely undeterred, it's worth noting. Like, incredible how JuxtAPoser has, like, just not given a hell about any of this pressure. But it's still looking a little bit dicey. One touch to do it. Oh my lord! And fast slash is fast slash at the end of the day.
Yeah, and I liked Zenix there doing the RC, trying to convert off the bomb explosion. Or maybe just not quite labbing that very, very specific scenario.
Mm-hmm. And that really is like the depths of Faust, right? Is how when you're a Faust main, how often you see like completely messed up scenarios. And you just like, I'll remember that. I'll remember that for like, you know, sometime next year where it happens again, and I'll just be ready for it. It'll just blow people's minds.
Yeah, that's the thing. The Faust players are always in the chaos zone. They're just taking you there. I cannot believe that all converted.
Yeah, of course. And then Multibato.
Where did that
Great
leader come from?
That's, well, the good thing is he got it back already, so it's not worth worrying about. And they are dead.
Yep, more burst save comboing. Doesn't quite get the 50 burst.
Huge
though.
drop. About the mix, the snip. Maybe a little bit hopeful.
Yeah, taking a big bet there to try and get momentum back, and it doesn't pay off. The round start, whatever that air special was called.
Oh, I've long since given up remembering the names of Ramlethal.
214S game.
Soul and Geo, they and any of the spells, they're just not getting around it. It's just how it is. Nothing.
Every spell is just cube. Nice. The PRC gonna keep that safe, but the PRC back from Ram. I love JA anti-air so much.
It's incredible. It's one of the only characters in the game you always get it to turn into a hard knockdown as well. Fierce business. Oh god, you're just alive despite all odds.
Getting that burst out. A sliver of health here. Meteor's coming to try and hold it down. Gets the hit.
No way you won that round! There's no way! He's so good.
That's how you gotta do it. When things are tense, you just pull the meteorite. Just like that. And then
5H.
again.
You gotta reach into your pockets and hope you got some good change. Oh, the counter hit.
Anti-air.
Yeah, that thing on counter hit just does so much. And then the Calvados, they're dead! They're actually dead!
And the RC just...
Oh my god, no way! Just barely. Never mind.
Gold burst, I respect that. but the perfect is still gonna come through.
Y'all already know what to do with that clip.
Oh lordy.
There's-
Yeah, Zondo was doing that a lot last night too. But for Zondo, it kept killing.
Yeah, that's that's the top player difference, you know. There's the Wong factor, if you will.
You know, you gotta crit more. That's...
Honestly, yeah. More fighting game characters need crit. And I just
Nice start here for JuxtAPoser.
oh, the huge 5k anti-air starter. One of the best things you could possibly ask for in this whole game is that snipe. You see the reward you find out of it. RC, no RC, and no confidence from Zenix to believe there wouldn't be one, and just hanging out. Beautiful start from JuxtAPoser, unfazed, unbothered, in his lane.
Yeah, you know, interactions like that, it almost feels like you gained a free 50 meter, right?
Oh, definitely.
If they're expecting the RC, you don't give it to them, but they still wait for it regardless. Oh, getting the grab just before the minion would have taken it.
It's so hard to be ready for that.
Still on fire here. Takes the burst that's gonna go through the afro.
Hammerfall going on.
Man, these items in the corner have been so good in this set, and that's just gonna be the round.
That's impeccable stuff. A complete blowout in that game 4 there. Like, it was a one-player experience. JuxtAPoser, the only person on screen.
Yeah, you know, just did a little bit of training mode, trying to react to what items we can get. I'm saying as if the items didn't add anything. He just mixed.
Oh, that was mostly like the K buttons, right?
Yeah, a lot of K buttons, a lot of command throw, light it on fire.
Some spicy stuff, and just like that, yet another game 5 coming our way. JCK, once again, amazing button at just getting around these mid-range spacing tools.
That's an unfortunate trumpet, but the command throw is gonna go through it.
It's weird how it almost works in your favor, because you know Ram is pretty happy to sit back and block and wait for those minions to show up. And lo and behold, they just get command grabs.
And that's the thing, you know, Faust, as we were saying, Faust ready to be in a position like that.
That run was so good! That was amazing, but the combo drop, not quite as hot. There's the 5H, 5H, side switch Scarecrow. No way you kill here. You kill here?
The trumpet won him that round.
That is buck wild.
The minions pulled him off the wall, made that Mortavato miss.
That is actually insane of a way to get onto set point. Zenix not looking to like have a repeat though, ripping him to shreds in this round.
That was meterless.
Yep.
The
The overhead finds its mark. Weight finds its mark too. Mortavato gonna get blocked. Has 2 bars to keep it safe. But that is a huge meter commitment. But even still, the Dauro comes through, and they manage to build another one because it is Ram we're talking about here. Final game, final round. Say it with me once again, Daburichi.
Yeah, we love the double Luigi here. It would be sad for Luigi to be alone.
When your entire identity is a brother. Oh god, the 6p through the thrust. We haven't seen that at all this set. Another whiff burst! There's been so many! That's gonna be it! There's Calvados on the board! Doesn't even need it. The Mortavato getting the job done. JuxtAPoser gonna fall in another 3-2 set to Zenix, who's gonna keep on pushing through this loser's side.
Yeah, well, very impressive showing from both players, you know. Every round each of them won was just played so impressively.
It was either a complete blowout or a massive comeback. Like, every first 10 seconds of the round was someone just getting the stuffing beaten out of them, like top to bottom. And now Zenix is in guaranteed 4th place at minimum.
I was about to say, yeah, you know, you gotta be cozy in that position, but just looking at the brackets, seeing who he's up against, I'm like, maybe not.
Rio... I'm looking at the challenge, and it says that Rio won 4-3 over Seinaru, which is quite impressive, I would say.
You know, that's the secret. You know, Seinaru said it was an 8-3 matchup, so he got the extra win.
Yeah, no, it's smart, it's smart. No, Rio was another player who has been like consistently blowing my mind with their performances, and they've been nothing but popping off for Zenix in the chat this entire match as well. So I'm gonna hedge my bets and assume these two are tight like that, and that just makes this even better. Because playing a friend of yours in tournament sucks. Playing a friend of yours when there are no longer sides to the losers bracket and there's just a straight line, that feels amazing. That's like the best like time you could possibly play someone, I think.
Yeah, absolutely. When you meet your homies in top 8, that's when that's when the real magic starts.
Because it's all bets are off, but you're also still going to be idiots at one another. It's just the way it is. But in the meantime, we have got a little bit of winner's side action left for us to get through. Because we have got Invalid Value versus Big Balls 88, which is still just wow, you know.
This man was 52nd seed. And he's still here on the winner's side.
It's certainly a time. I'm not sure how this has happened, but here we are. And this is Zato versus Nago, if I'm not mistaken, right?
Yes, it should be.
I feel like this is a matchup that, if you were to like draw a general consensus on how it works, you would get a completely different answer every month since this game has been released. It started out as the, oh well, this is an unwinnable matchup for Nago. Like, you know, what are you supposed to do? They're just going to clap at you and you'll stay at full screen forever. And then the Nagos started winning. It was like, hang on.
Yeah, well, that was the thing. Month 1 Nago, everyone was like, this character sucks. He's got nothing he can do. He's big, he's slow, you die for using his specials, and they're
how
like,
is Nago
hey,
supposed to get in on an opponent?
yeah, it turns out you can just do a command dash 3 times into Beyblade.
You can just shoot a projectile and teleport behind them, and you're there. And you're catching backdashes, whiff punishing, doing whatever you want with it. You know, it's been a rocky road, I think. This matchup's like a perfect encapsulation, because I feel like every time Zato's figure out a new thing to box out or shut down Nago on defense, the Nagos find some new horrendous BRC or PRC where they just explode forwards in a way that no one has ever seen before, and I'm just never ready for it.
Yeah, I think
this is always a joy.
Last week or the week before, I was introduced to the Nagoriyuki teleport, and I was just like, huh? Why can you do that?
Which one? He's got so many.
That's actually the most threatening possible response.
When he's got the little like hop where you PRC during the startup of the Beyblade, and he just like rockets forwards. He's got BRC forwards cancelled into Beyblade. He's got so many ways he can just propel himself forwards, and usually he can include a JK and overhead during that as well if he wants to.
Oh, you know, as a treat. Just
Yeah.
a little overhead as a treat.
He's been good.
He's been nice today. He's kept his blood level reasonable.
His grades have been good, you know.
You know, he's not been molding in chat, so you know he can have this little overhead on his teleport.
I feel like Nago as a fighting game character absolutely would mold in chat. Nago, the fictional character who is like the writing, I think he's one of the more chill guys. It's a very like disparate thing. But like you see the way people play this character, and they're like typing up a storm as soon as they lose. They're gonna go to the person they're playing against chat because they're streaming their matches. They're gonna let all hell loose.
Whereas the actual character himself is just like, damn, just got body. I'm gonna make some tea now.
I got some rice. It's gonna be a great time.
This is just another day in the way of the warrior.
Incredible. But if you want a shitpost a character, on the other hand, we have Zato.
Yeah, you know.
Local woman hater coming in.
Oh my god.
Canonically, that's not even me riffing. He canonically hates women. It's just how it is.
Actual real life gamers auto?
Yeah, he was born for competitive gaming. It's just how he is. Oh,
You can-
goodness gracious.
You can tell he works for the government now.
Honestly, he's big fat energy this game. It's very weird, like a big shift. he just instigates on Twitter in like weird ways that are obviously like.
The idea of Zato starting fights on Twitter is hilarious to me because he is blind. He doesn't see your take, he's just being inflammatory.
Oh my goodness. He's simultaneously entirely there to, like, you know, spread vitriol and be unpleasant, but he's also like, hey, you should really add the alt text to this image. Like, you actually really like. He's not you. He's a bastard, but he's not a monster.
And like in contrast, you have Eddie, who like used to be very scary, wild dog type energy, and now he just seems like a funny meme boy.
I still call the Shadow the dog on commentary automatically, just out of pure habit, because I still think of him as the like Murphy from Dio's album covers, like aesthetic looking dude.
Oh yeah.
That's just how I think of him, even when he's on screen with his little like wobbly wibbly like Cartoon Network aesthetics going on. I'm like, no, he's the dog. It's Eddie and the dog. Zato's not in the equation. In my brain, that guy's still dead.
It's so funny too because, you know, I feel like there's a lot of the redesigns in this game were a bit controversial, but Eddie's one of those ones that people just love both.
Oh, definitely. Like, I think you'll get characters who are like, well, why have you done this? But like Eddie being this little like blobbo guy, like I love the metal design. I'm still always gonna be partial to that. But he animates so gorgeously and so emotively. I don't think any sensible person could have a real reason to hate their redesign.
Yeah, you know, I was on the fence at first, and then I saw a pose, and I was just like, no, this guy's having too much fun. I gotta love this.
For me, it's the way they do like the Tom and Jerry jaw hitting the ground during Drunkard Shade. It's so goofy to me. I love it. But here we are. We've got
a little bit of Strive Earth occurring here.
Imagine getting into a lobby. Wouldn't that be a concept?
Imagine, you know, 6 months this has been going on. We finally have a fix for it, and it's like, it's kind of fixed.
I didn't realize it was even supposed to have come out yet, because I've not noticed any changes.
It came out with Asuka.
Oh my god, it has not been any better.
My connections have been way worse, because there's this character in the game called Asuka. He's got a funny blue thing around his health bar, and that's actually telling you the connection quality. As soon as that breaks, the match just drops. I don't know what's going on.
The idea that his guts is tied to the ping. I need that. I need that on a character in a game. Like a Rising Thunder online-only fighting game kind of thing.
Me firing up torrents to make my opponent's character weaker.
No, this game doesn't have bursts, but you can kick the router.
Buffing my super by unplugging my Ethernet cable.
Oh my goodness. Ooh, speaking of MS, I'm seeing some scary numbers floating around. It's looking like it might be a little bit of a difficult one. Hopefully we'll be able to get it sorted. Because this has been a brilliant tournament so far. I think there's definitely like an energy in the air, especially. Like, there always is after a big tournament, right? You know, regardless of results. Because you don't get big, huge majors quite like you used to anymore. Like in the pre-Strive era, they're just not as frequent as they used to be. They're so expensive to run and all that sort of thing. So it's always a big energy when you're just coming off of the high of one. But when a region has done, like, kind of what has happened with the MEA yesterday, I don't blame anyone for being like, you know what, I'm getting back on the grind. I'm putting my hours in.
Yeah, that stuff was absolutely inspiring. When you see, like, I think it was Tiger Pop. It's like one of his first fighting games ever.
Mm-hmm.
And he's already playing on that level. It's like,
it's ridiculous. He's so sick. You know, he's amazing player. An amazing community figure, runs his own weeklies as well. Like, it couldn't happen for a better person or a better player to just like have an amazing showing at the biggest stage like that. Big shout outs.
yeah, I'm hoping that we could see a nice EMEA showing at EVO 2, which is coming up. We're obviously going to see a lot of those names at Head Stomper in a couple of weeks.
Definitely, yep. It's going to be, you know, we got Head Stomper coming up, we got CEO, we got EVO, got Versus Fighting, there's plenty more tournaments coming this summer. Both, you know, on both sides of the pond is going to be some good stuff, I think. Because EMEA is, I think since like even the beginning of the game, it's kind of been like pretty quickly established. It's like, oh, we're actually pretty good at this game. Like, it's usually a bit of a meme. Europe, you know, Europe is good. Europe is actually pretty good at these. Like, no, they're actually really quite good, at least at the very, very top level. And then it just has kept on going in a really nice way, and we're seeing some really inspiring stuff.
Speaking of inspiring stuff, we're going to have Rio versus Zenix on here. Back over on the loser side. Rio keeping the shirt on.
Ooh, interesting. Yeah, you know what? It was a good luck measure last time, so why change what was working?
It's cold out there on the Council of Three.
Absolutely. I'm not going to pretend I know what the lore of the hell stage of this game is. It's way wackier than it used to be. It used to just be a pool of blood and, you know, nice and simple.
Yeah, I keep seeing this called Zalto stage, so I'm assuming this is, you know, where they hold government meetings.
Well, hell used to be their stage in all the old games, I think. And this is definitely, like, based on, again, we got the rivers of blood going on, so you gotta hope, right?
Yeah, it could be lame. How to make a testament stage. Oh, nice, the thinking in the combo. Doesn't get to pick it up.
Ooh, gets the punish on that. That's really, really, like, getting the throw through the roll. If you can get it, you absolutely need to get it. Because usually it's getting covered by the roll, not by the roll, by the bullets. So you've got to take advantage of them messing their timing. We got some big buttons in chat. Oh my goodness, we got some
disconnect maybe?
There's some problems being had over on the old stream setup here. On the Minecraft enchanting table that we got out here.
Like Waisuke,
yeah. Waisuke Ishiwaitari coming through, patching our game. Oh, what can you say? You know, what can you say? What can you do?
Oh, it's that game. I think that game might have continued, and it's just the stream setup that got.
Oh my goodness! I've never seen that. Where it's like a desync where we lose the ability to see one of the player's choices. That's a new one on me.
This is
We're gonna need a confirmation on what exactly is happening here.
Well, I know Zenix is having a great time here. His avatar is cheering away.
Yeah, having a whole vibe.
No one told Rio it's over. Apparently, he's still swanging.
Punching ghosts, fighting his demons.
That's just how it is on Strive Earth sometimes.
Yeah,
Yeah, this is why we still have to set these to the best of one rooms, right?
Yeah, because otherwise it just... Spectator just falls apart. It's, or at the very least, I don't think we've ever experimented to find out if it actually works now. Because I think we're sort of like, why risk it and just lose some good sets?
Yeah, exactly. No one is... You know, they keep telling us these things are fixed, and, you know, it's always like, wait, it's the same.
Yeah, and you know, it'd be one thing if it was just missing, you know, matches for the stream, but obviously these are getting it uploaded on the YouTube for Team SaltyEU, so we don't want to be missing out on any of these good matches that we have going. Sorry, I saw it on the Moo bot and was like, you know what? Let's also shout out the Matcherino, because I'm sure there's still some codes floating around. We've still got 7 Matcherino codes going. So you know what? We've got some time between sets. You know, we got our government-mandated Arc System Works connection issues. So while we're waiting for those, make sure to !Matcherino, hop on over to the Matcherino page, get a code in there. There's 7 left. There's so many of you lovely, lovely folks in chat. I will cry if we finish this tournament and we still have some codes left. I will sob.
Yeah, we're getting plenty of time to claim them too, thanks to You know, maybe that's why the servers keep coming down. They're trying to just give us some time to get those Matcherino codes down, to shill a Matcherino a bit more. Give these fellas some money. They are brave, fighting for their lives out here in Strive Earth.
Absolutely, you know, it's bad enough that, like, this game is as, you know, stressful and difficult as it is on the best of days, and you're also having to fight against the entire infrastructure itself. It's mad times.
Yeah, exactly. We have not quite the same as this, but it is a bit similar in Granblue, where we're just fighting the European internet infrastructure in general routing.
It's the thing. I think people might underestimate how complicated the networking situation is for some of these players to connect to each other. You know, EMEA
Duel 1.
is probably actually, without a doubt, is the region with the most countries and most governments going on you could possibly ask for in all of Yoga. And Lord knows, some countries governments have worse internet than others. It's just how it is.
Somewhat big, somewhat diverse region. And this is a somewhat big round for Rio.
Absolutely, looking really crispy. Midnight Carnival out here as well. The absolute bangers coming out.
Anti-air JP again.
Swordless. We've seen this a few times today where Random have caught themselves a little bit, you know, unwieldy. Not a sword to their name. And
Yeah, just not quite able to have the pressure pick them up again, unfortunately.
and Rio has taken that momentum that it's given them and they are thriving with it. Oh, interesting, they didn't take the side switch there. I guess they were like looking out for the bursts that are a little bit too long to kind of actually manage to sneak underneath. They're very good.
Oh, and there, Rio did look out for the burst. No
Incredible.
chance to use it. You have to do it in that situation just to see if they're ready for it.
Mm-hmm. More and more versus characters like Happy Chaos, you're just seeing it as soon as someone does like a 2D. Because like, if you do it any other time, you're gonna miss your opportunity and you're gonna eat a whole combo, a whole wall break. They're gonna have positive bonus. They've reloaded all their bullets. It's just gonna be a bad time. Take it on the 2D. Just do it.
Yeah, no, you have to take it before that, the gun launcher comes out, because then you're just out of range, it's over. Ooh, counter hit fire slashes to start this round off. Not really able to get much off of them, getting a lot off of this though. Mortal Bato's coming out.
And you know what? Well, yeah, you can't go wrong with just run up close slash, right?
You know, sometimes we don't need high-low. Sometimes we need to run in and do a little strike throw.
The best thing about strike throw is that you can just make it all strike, because the throw can come anytime.
I mean, you're taking a risk on that throw, but all strike, they still gotta block your close slash. Oh, nice back on that safe jump.
Yeah, the down road in that sequence, keeping it safe as well. Cheeky overheads does get blocked though. The run up for a while. Some really nice stuff for Zenix. A 2P RC though, taking that from Eddie. Dead as hell.
Very, very good answer there from Rio. Pull ahead 2-0 in this.
Yeah, like getting that lead, definitely giving a very nice look at that stack. Taking muster. Not that we haven't seen a ridiculous amount of almost reverse sweeps this tournament today, but yeah, you can never. I'm never gonna say no to a 2-0 lead.
Yeah, absolutely. The further ahead you can get, the easier it is to prevent the sweep. Not gonna get that shot off in time.
God!
The call out, just grabbing out there.
The Guard Crush. The Guard Crush anti-lockout situation, the way that Guard Crushes kind of actually give you a lot more options than you'd expect after you block them in the air, actually meaning that they were completely throwable even though they obviously just blocked a move in the air. If it wasn't a Guard Crusher, they would have been completely throw invincible. That's ridiculous.
Such good awareness there to catch that throw. Up 2-0. The whiff dust, and you can't do anything about it.
It's plus on whiff. It's plus on whiff.
Actually, legitimately, you get shot.
And the threat of sniper fire can't be done. Oh god, using the 6S just as basically a manual dash. The things we do for 50 meters.
That should be the kill, yeah, the wall's gonna take it.
Rio is putting on a bit of a clinic right now and is now on set point for a 3-0 shutout in this semi-final.
Zenix gonna be looking hard for that reverse sweep. That's a good start to it.
This is so much damage straight into the Mako. That's pretty good damage, I would say.
Reasonable.
Dead as hell. Just dead as hell.
Yeah, no burst. The Mortal Balto's gonna take it.
Perfect. And at that point, yeah, Zenix is just like, I'm just gonna get my burst back. Just hit me alone.
Ending on the quick Mortal Balto to build up as little as possible.
Yeah, Calvados pretty much gives you a burst back every time. It's the one thing that's not good about it. Oh, these overheads are just so overwhelming. Like, if they had half the range that Zatos do, it would be... It's already bad, don't be wrong. The baited buzz! The 6AS coming through. Zenix gonna be going home with an amazing performance, but they will be bowing out of 4th place here.
Yeah, finally being able to prevent the reverse sweep from happening. One of the only not 3-2s tonight.
We've been having nothing but absolute marathons. So as much as I would love to have seen more Zenix, part of me is like, we might be going home at some point today.
Yeah. I mean, I don't know about you, but I don't have much else to do with that.
I got work tomorrow. I gotta sleep.
No, that's unfortunate for you.
It is what it is. Oh goodness. But there is no rest for the wicked out here because this tournament is not over yet. So you've got Rio versus the winner of the winners final, which we can't put it off any longer. There's no other sets to play. Big Balls 88 versus Invalid Value. Let's see if it works.
You know, it's unfortunate this deep into the bracket. We're not really able to stall too much for time.
We can stall at the very least by requesting you go over to the Matcherino, !Matcherino, claim one of the 6 remaining codes. Big shouts to Joko, who added it since I last complained about people not finishing the Matcherino. I simply implore you, it is about 3 clicks of your time. Get in there, 25 cents of real tangible money going straight into that prize pool at the courtesy of Matcherino. It helps out SaltyEU if we get all the claims coded, all the codes claimed. It helps out the players, obviously, they're the ones getting paid. And it helps Matcherino, shows Matcherino that we're doing the good stuff. We're putting on events that people care about day in, day out. Team Salty is always putting events on almost every day of the week, so please give us the support. We appreciate it.
Yeah, absolutely. Now we're gonna get a show of what is being supported here. Invalid Value versus Broly.
I know we talked about this costume. Yeah, it was talked about beforehand, before we got on the mic, but this costume is actually unfair. It's so good.
Yeah, I love the purple on the sword. It's so good.
Absolutely. The Baiken has the same thing with a pink sword. I'm just like, it's messed up. It shouldn't be that good.
Yeah, Faust gets it too. I love it. Gets ring on the pink Zata.
Absolutely.
Ooh, the command throw coming out.
Oh my!
Again,
I
going for it.
Cannot believe how far away that command grab will land.
So what a response there. The BRCJD.
Breaking the law, sneaking under for the left right next up. Judas Priest would be proud. Oh, a little bit of fear coming in from Invalid Value. Actually, no, from Bro. I didn't even register. This is the first time we've seen Invalid on the Nago. This whole tournament. They've hopped off of the Sechi tag. They're even on the Invalid Value tag in game. Yeah, this is the character they made a name for themselves on. It's it's going to be their strongest for a long time unless they're really, really looking to put that time in with Eddie. That reversal throw could be everything. That is so terrifying.
So much pressure off this. Gonna get that damn Fang. And the blood is so high right now for Val. It's hard to even mount a response here.
Yeah, that's the thing. But you have a 2H though. That's really great for the anti-fly situations. Oh, but the 2P gonna get called out by the drills. That's a lot of pressure. That's a lot of damage, and that's a lot of a game one for the Zato with the interesting name.
Yeah, he's just Broly now.
Yeah, with just a Broly. Absolutely brawlic offense is a pretty good way of putting it, though. And that's the power of reversal throw. Like, I know it's memed about, but it's memed out because it's a very damn real thing. You get that throw into the corner, and your nightmare scenario might just be a win now. If you're playing a character like Zato who can mount that kind of offense, yeah, forces the burst out of that throw whiff. Very,
Have
very
to
key.
do it. Or you have to do it early against Nago, unless you're like specifically sniping a high blood burst.
Is this gonna? This will be a single hit, right? No, my
Nope,
god!
full
I'm a little
animation.
surprised by that. It actually would have been better, I think, if it was the single hit. But you know what? Don't think they're gonna complain about it.
Yeah, just gonna die from the chip there from the big sword.
Normal Chipp, just Nago things.
Geo gets it too. Just
this is
under a
true.
much stricter condition.
Yeah, not just you're using the sword, good enough.
Swords are sharp. Zalto is blocking them with his hands, so
The body that died once is frail.
he's just a frail little man.
Just
As
a,
demonstrated here by this combo.
yeah, looking more frail by the second. He's gonna be taken to Twitter.
A lot of damage here. Hard knockdown, and it just got zoomed in on for the throw.
The fake fireball on top, that did not connect with that block whatsoever. There was no limits on when that throw could come in. Completely blistering pace, invalid value answering back spectacularly in that second game.
Momentum, like always, just can shift at a moment's notice.
It's a pendulum. That's just how it is in this game.
You know, it just means you gotta hold, when you do get that ball rolling, you have to hold on to it as hard for your dear life, because your life is on the line. Green's off though, coming out this time.
Ooh, I like it, I like it. Cartoon acid, Eddie has a lot less things going on, I think.
Eddie going into the venomous mass right now. Do a bit of clapping. I forgot that Eddie can still walk around in this game.
He just don't see it at all, do you?
He just be unsummon into leap all the time. That's how he gets around.
It's not like the olden days with release P being the actual tool. Oh my goodness.
Speaking of that momentum shifting. Oh, nice XP. Revert, a comeback is being halted here. Has the meter for the sword. Just slapping along. Nice. 5P. Jumps out of the command throw. That would have been game pretty much.
Yeah.
Again jumping out of it.
Oh,
The 6P.
RC into the 6P keeping control. One touch to do it on either side. Chipp obviously is a real factor. The 2K gonna come through. Oh, so excited.
Almost got a mad comeback there. Up rolls. Mr. Big Balls. So ready for all of those throws right now.
Oh, that's
maybe
why they're
too ready
green.
that time.
That's why they're green. I get it now. It's all coming together. Got that Broly green.
Green Broly. Just pushing all the way to the
Oh
corner.
my god, you're so dead.
To his detriment. You got thrown back in there, the fast RC. I don't know if the fast RC bug is still there for Naga.
I'm not entirely sure either. But either way, just making it harder to burst simultaneously makes it like I'm gonna win this round, and if you try and burst, then like it's just a better time for me all around.
It's off the pressure time and the damn thing coming out.
Yeah, the big scoopies. Doesn't go for the double.
Getting the continuation with the leap, the Amogus should take it.
Had an extra bar to work with even after that, so that even if it didn't somehow kill, there'd be a whole world of hurt coming the other way. Really, really nice stuff coming in from the man known as Broly.
The artist currently known as Broly, all caps.
Yeah, and again, these two are just taking turns beating the stuffing out of each other, with no clear view in sight of who is going to be the final person to put a nail in the coffin.
It's very hard to tell who's, in favor in a matchup like this, because it's just so violent, and both of them are just completely on top of their game when they get to play.
Especially again on a matchup that's like so well researched and understood on both sides of like the community. Like, are you a Nago player or are you an Eddie player? Either way, you have thought about how to approach this matchup extensively.
Very well from Mr. Big Balls. Oh, just getting out of that drill, getting the hit. 6P is not going to catch anything, but Sato is cornered. Beyblade could jump scare at any point here. Just gonna fly out.
Yeah, you know what? What are you gonna do? Send me to hell? I'm already there.
He simply booked his ticket out of the corner. He is on his way to Sweden as we speak.
Oh my goodness. Huge double overhead coming through. Yeah.
So it should kill. It doesn't.
Not quite. Oh, that's a little bit scary. The RC comes through. But the oppose is just so overwhelming. Again, looking for that 6P, but it has been the main port of call for a good couple of rounds here. And Broly just pulling out pretty tough, but partially at that point.
Right, the law coming out, covered by the leap. Gonna get a nice continuation here. Gets the wall split. The 6H gonna break. Has full meter, can recall that Eddie at any moment. But just gonna get hit by that little Nago projectile.
Oh my goodness. That's a lot of damage.
The
first hit alone! Oh my god.
Yeah, that's a big sword.
Peace out, It's like a Nadachi or something, right?
Yeah.
Oh, again, these 2Ps, you have to present the threat, but they do put them in such a dire strait. Blocks the overhead though, not dead just yet. The backdash throw!
Straight into that RC for the kill.
The sheer amount of back throws we've seen in this game.
Yeah, well, that's the thing, like, neither of these characters really let up on offense, but the other player is just so aware of when they can make that backdash back throw, when they can mash. Always make the most out of it. Can get sniped by the 2S here.
Good gracious! This is one final touch situation for invalidvalue once again.
Does have the 50 meters. He's gonna find a place he can use it though.
Oh,
almost full on
no,
blood.
the Invite Hell catches the toes. Invalidvalue just not quite seeing the banana peel in front of them. That drill is gonna go straight through the foot.
Fortunately, Anna's trying to, pull it back there at the end, but there was a landmine. He stuck out on the floor, so...
Absolutely. Oh, goodness gracious. That was a stressful set. That's going to be... Our 52nd seed is now in Winner's Side Grand Finals.
Yeah, shoutouts to Mr. Big Balls being carried by those orbs. Straight into Winner's Side Grand Finals.
Sometimes you just turn left and you find all of the competition in loser's side.
It's something I love about, like, the top end of these brackets is that you just go, like, oh yeah, I just won my loser's 4th place match. Who was I playing that to fight? Oh, okay, yeah, invalidvalue. That sounds great.
Oh yeah, no big deal, no big deal. This is new. One of the most storied, consistent performers in this entire tournament series. It's just how it is, No big deal. But, speaking of invalid value, they are not done just yet. In fact, they are going to be in for a bit of gauntlet here, because they're going from one incredibly strong character with 0 defensive tools to yet another one, because Rio has been sitting patiently waiting to see who is going to fall into the depths of hell of the losers finals to face them, and it's going to be invalid value.
Yeah, this matchup, I believe, similar to Zato, is quite storied. Of like every couple of months, it feels like it's in the other person's favor.
Definitely. Well, ultimately, Happy Chaos and Zato do share a lot of similarities in kind of less new, not in terms of like execution. Obviously, if you look at their hands, you're like seeing completely different inputs. But ultimately, they control the screen at similar spacings, at similar tempos. They don't have any kind of real reversal options. Their buttons aren't the worst on defense, but they're certainly not the best either. But ultimately, they're just so scary on offense and so able to kind of keep control of the screen that they really do just get away with it. So they're going to have a very like similar matchup spread all of the time.
Yeah, that's true. And of course, like a big thing with fighting Happy Chaos is being able to dash block when he's trying to apply that zoning, and Nago just simply cannot do that. It's not a mechanic he has access to.
But you guys are all dashing?
He's legit just like, yeah, I've got a command dash, it gets shot.
Mm-hmm.
I got a Beyblade, it gets shot.
He has literally just got to amble. That's all he can do. He can take a leisurely stroll. He can shimmy his way.
Yeah,
but he ain't running.
He do a bit of frolicking against that gun pressure.
At the very most, he's gallivanting. Like
gallivanting is when you do the PRC teleports.
Oh, that's so galvantatious. It's ridiculous.
Frolicking is just forward Fukyo into Beyblade. You just carry that momentum and toss yourself across the screen.
Yeah, you make up for the slowness by the way the whole screen slows down when you get the inevitable counter hit.
Yeah.
Depends on which direction the counter hit goes, obviously, how happy you are about that. But someone's getting counter hit.
Absolutely. These two characters also like quite good at building up risk, so on occasion you're going to see counter hits where nobody pressed.
Oh, definitely. These two are absolute crankers. We're going to be seeing plenty of pink bars coming up. But, I know people have fairly choice opinions about risk in this game. It's a little bit more intensive, maybe, than it's been in previous iterations. And you might see why in the coming games. You can get some rather interesting interactions.
It's funny, too, because, like, in terms of mechanically, it's not that much different than it used to be. It's just, in the older games, a close slash didn't build 20% risk.
No, that's the thing. And it's even worse if it's an air hit. If you block a close slash in the air, you might die to the next hit. It doesn't matter what your health is.
Yeah, exactly.
And if there's one character who makes you block in the air with their close slash, it is definitely Nagoriyuki. That thing is the size of the universe. And you do not want to get command grabbed.
The man is just trying to hit the health bars with his close slash.
He's swinging for the fences. But we are still waiting on Invalid to make their way back to the setup, so hopefully they can appear soon. I just had to will it into existence. It's just how I do. Here they are.
He was waiting for permission.
I mean, he is playing a vampire, so you know what?
Yeah, lore accurate gaming. You love to see it.
If only trying to stop Nago approaching was so easy.
Yeah, you see, Nago, he counteracts the vampire part with the samurai part.
Yes, he's got the... I don't know, but like the samurai are very respectful. I think he's on the he's on his Ronin era.
Yeah.
He is without a master. He's just doing his own thing, and his thing is teleporting 1,000 miles an hour.
Maybe that is like, if the story for Strive, it's kind of over. We're maybe waiting on a bit more to the story in a future update, but I don't know what Nago's going to do. Is he just going to be going around like looking for a sponsor?
Looking like an EMEA player out here.
You know, he's like, well, I don't know, Slayer's not in this game anymore, so I guess I just gotta look for a new guy, right?
Yeah, just unsponsored, by the way.
Yeah.
Please retweet.
You know, it's not looking good for him though. No Nagoriyuki in top 8 last night. Maybe
No, it was.
maybe the haters are wrong. Maybe Nagoriyuki balanced.
I mean, it's an interesting thing. I think the general consensus on Mako is that, like, yeah, this character is still easily one of the strongest characters in the game, but God, he is just a lot more fair than he used to be.
Yeah, no, you know, they really cranked up his blood meter, right?
Mm-hmm.
So you're spending a lot more on RPS now than you used to.
Yeah. And ultimately, it's like, if you're on offense as Nago, you're not going to feel a difference. It's going to be the exact same stuff. However, if you're in the mid-range, or you're getting hit, you may be having a slightly worse time. And I think that's a really nice way of balancing a character like this. Because it doesn't take away the things that make people like them, right? It's just like, hey, maybe we should not let them be good at every situation, and also be the, like, built like a marble statue that's, like, you know, reinforced with titanium.
Yeah, you know, that much effective health before was a bit piss, I'm not gonna lie. It was a bit vintage.
He's a big guy, obviously he should have all the health, right?
It like, lore-wise, it's very funny now. When he's on high blood, it's just like, the man's actually hemorrhaging.
He needs a fucking blood pack stat. He is struggling out here.
Absolutely, just full of leukocyte.
But what we hopefully aren't going to be struggling with for much longer is getting into this set, because I'm seeing both players on the setup finally.
Yeah,
Maybe
having a little bit of Strive Earth.
Yeah, it's getting a little bit strivey in here.
Okay, I think we have just gotten word that, yeah, Invalid is gonna bow out, and we are going to have Rio going straight to grand finals here.
That is unfortunate to hear. You never want to have a run end that way, but it's honestly incredibly respectful of Invalid to take that bullet. I mean, look, they were going to take a lot more otherwise.
Yeah, you know what? We're talking about, like, yeah, you know, that was respectful. You know, keep the tournament running, you know, just take the L, but it's like, no, you just don't want to play the matchup. It's an unfortunate, you know, reality of online brackets at times, but
yeah, it's just
getting our Happy Chaos Zato Grand Finals, Rio versus Big Balls 88.
Duel 1.
Let's see, with another, you know, we're talking a lot about momentum tonight. This is a big momentum matchup. These characters with 0 options to deal with the other on defense.
Absolutely, yeah, this is going to be just people beating the hell out of each other, even more than this game normally is that. Because neither of these two have any tools to deal with what the other are putting out. They can simply be the one doing the offense. Oh, I say that! Until we see some ridiculous stuff coming out from Mineion.
No. I've always been using that RCJD really well in the last couple of rounds. I think I shot. Oh, doesn't quite get that last shot for the kill. Get a
oh my
under the gun, under the doppelganger. Amazing brain play.
Can't go through it, can't go over it, gotta go under it. Oh, and the quick RC jump scare 5D can opener come into play right now.
And you know what? I've been immediately proven wrong, as is the fate of all commentators. That round was incredibly back and forth.
Mm-hmm, definitely. The way I see on the roll, I like it, I like it. One of the better ways you can contest that tool. Honestly, it's probably the best one. It is expensive as hell for an option that's ultimately completely free for Happy Chaos. But that's not the only free Happy Chaos out here.
I don't know if Rio's gonna appreciate that one. We might see a bit of a power up from them after that.
I absolutely believe it. We've seen that so many times where Rio just walks into game 2 and it just beats the hell out of people because they're just like, oh, okay, I get it now, right? I just understand now. I figured it.
I have
And
downloaded you in one game. I got that Google fiber in my brain.
It's good stuff. It's good stuff.
Duel 1. Let's rock.
Round start, 2S. He's also gonna get swatted out of the air. First not baited.
Fogo spinted.
And with a great position. Runs out of concentration. Thought too much, bestie. Need to take a break. Gonna get that throw. Not close enough for the OTG, the J spinny thing.
Oh my goodness, again. Both these characters have the ability to just be plus on whiff so often. Gonna be good stuff straight into that Sun Void, the Executor X. Hard knockdown situation, he's gonna take the frog.
One pixel left for Zato, and that's all he's gonna need.
Just dispensing reptiles out here. It's just what we do.
You wanna see a frog?
We got frogs, we got snakes, we got all sorts.
Chaos got his headbutt. Nice. The back dash. First bait.
Beautiful stuff. That's the stuff that really takes you back, right?
There's some big balls right here, dealing some big damage.
Oh, it's gonna be
He
the
the
whole
kills.
thing. Yup. 2 games running from Mineion, looking to close this tournament out with the swiftness.
Trying to make quick work of this grand finals. As said, enough striver.
Absolutely. And you know,
We got work in the morning.
this could easily be the final game of the tournament. And there are still 4 codes to claim in this match arena by somehow. So I beg you to exclamation mark match arena. Get in there, get those 4 codes used up. That's $1 worth of money that can go to this prize pot at no expense to anyone.
Duel 1.
Final game. You've got like 30 seconds possibly.
Rio's got the shirt back on.
Ooh. The garment's coming through.
To take this seriously, the 2S on defense. Gonna get the hit, gonna get swiped by the frog.
Oh my goodness. This is looking really brutal. Once again, Mineion with the opening gambit managed to capitalize so efficiently. And that's just not going to be it actually. Oh my goodness. The fake overhead into the fake throw. You are built differently right now. This is ridiculous.
High level mix, you know, you gotta layer those nicely. That throw on the roll!
Gold burst comes through, one of the strongest gold bursts in the game. The headache is here. And a Eureka moment possibly.
Backdash. The defense from roll has been incredible. Rio hasn't been able to get anything started so far.
Oh my lord, there's another Sun Void. Gonna have so much to work with here. Could this be the whole tournament right here and now? One interaction. Any touch will do it. Another Sun Void coming through, that positive bonus giving so much momentum. The worst, he gets blocked and that's everything!
That's gonna be it. Big Balls 88, 52nd seed. First place.
Mineion, Broly, Big Balls 88, whatever you want to call him. He's got a lot of names going today. But ultimately, you should be more worried about the names he's taken.
Yeah.
Because goodness gracious. A complete shutout 3-0 victory in winner's side of grand finals. Taking out Rio, invalidvalue, JuxtAPoser, Sorani. So many players of an incredible caliber have just gone completely run over by this incredible Zato. Honestly, it's a gorgeous showing.
Yeah, that's the thing. Once players get kind of the high level play down on Zato, that character is a menace. You know, you see plenty of downplaying at times, but when people just sit down, get on the sticks, and start rolling the little dancing boy, the frogs, the oppose, and it's like, oh, I can't play the game.
It's it really does feel that way when you're playing against these players who are capable of playing these characters at that level. It's like, well, you know, you can get really good at solitaire. Like, learn chess openings. There's a lot of like
Yeah.
single player experiences. GDQ's coming up.
Well, I mean, speaking of GDQ, that was kind of the MO of that grand finals.
Honestly,
You know, any percent the last match.
grand's done quickly. It's just how it is.
Yeah. The real GDQ. Yeah, really good stuff to all of our top 8 today. Very hotly contested bracket tonight. So many 3-2s. So many games going right down to the wire.
The level of play has been really just like so high, and everyone has just like really been giving it their all recently, and the growth and the continuing improvement of every person in this scene has been so fantastic to watch. The EMEA, it really is just like kind of looking pretty fantastic these days, and it's beautiful to see players like this doing amazing.
Absolutely. Of course, we're gonna have another bracket same time next week, and the week after that we'll have another offline major. We're gonna have Headstomper in Sweden. That's gonna have a pretty big Strive tournament, I believe.
Absolutely, it's going to be huge. Pretty much anyone who is involved with Team Salty is at least trying to find their way there. It's going to be an incredible showing, and I'm really looking forward to seeing what the EMEA scene can really put out there in that offline setting, because we don't get to do it all that often, right? Like not at home turf at least.
Yeah, exactly. It's gonna be extremely exciting. I'm hoping to meet a lot of people at it.
Yeah.
It's gonna be a fun time.
Fantastic stuff. Also, shoutouts to Team Salty in general, as always, running these brilliant events. Shoutouts to Isk for not only doing commentary earlier, but also running this whole tournament. All through any and all technical difficulties that one really just gets used to in these days. Shoutouts to Jonesy for getting absolutely rolled by the Streamlabs.
God. No, shout outs to Salty and Isk for letting me hop on comms here quite often. I always appreciate it. I love hopping on the mic. It was very nice commentating with you tonight.
No, it's been a pleasure and an honor, absolutely. It's been fantastic.
So normally I would have the top 8 image, but I didn't make it today. I forgot. So so we're just gonna rate someone.
We have Olaf we could go for, right?
Yeah, I think they just finished, unfortunately.
I'm getting bodied.
So I was gonna rate them. I don't know if they're doing anything else. Don't think they are.
Let's have a look.
So we can go to Baiken, I guess. Fellow Dane.
Yeah, I've got a charity tournament going on, so
Yeah.
that would make sense to me.
Yeah. You like charity?
If you don't like charity, then, well, you're one of the people that didn't do the match arena code. We still got 4 more going.
Sure,
so,
that's
you
true.
know, I got my eye on you.
Yeah. I mean, yeah, it's basically a charity, this tournament, you know? Paying poor gamers. Apart from Sando, you know, that guy got too much money. for
Honestly,
Sorry.
actually loaded. You hate to see it.
Yeah.
Master.
You know, the rest.
Please retweet.
Yeah, that's going to be it. Hope you all are having a wonderful Monday and a wonderful Tuesday. And we'll be back, as was said, next week. I think tomorrow we have a PPCF. Wednesday we're going to have a Gear Xrd. And I think that's it.
Brilliant. Well, either
Long
way,
week.
it's still fantastic stuff.
Long week. I'm still traveling this weekend. It's actually insane. 2 weeks ago I go to Malmö. This weekend, Nuremberg. Or last weekend, I guess. And this weekend I have to go to Copenhagen. Next week, Malmö again. F to all my Tekken homies. You're never going to get a tournament. That's all the
Goodness
travel.
gracious.
Well-
Rest in peace. Not until Tekken 8, at least. If you play Geese, it's bad times.
We're going to start hosting Street Fighter 6 on the 16th. So on Fridays. But yeah, be that as it may, it's in the future. I'll see you guys another time. Have a good one. Peace out.
Bye bye.